starting to. Hey, we're starting to. Yeah, we're starting to. Oh, hey, Crocomancer, you made it. I was afraid that you wouldn't be able to, since you were, since a lot earlier than usual. We're just waiting, for Sky to get ready. Sorry. Alright, should be ready. Hello?
Sorry about that.
Hey, it's okay. Let me just share my screen.
I had to grab real quick. Ooh, thanks.
By the way, I promised you a game as a gift for a fun time with these streams. Playing stand by that. Oh, thank you, Croak. Thank you so much for. Sorry, I was just talking to Croak in the chat. Croak is already here.
Shit.
It's fine.
Hang on. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, you were like cutting out on me.
Sorry. Should I if I get closer to the mic, is it better? Hello?
No, it's just my connection.
It's okay.
Let me get rid of some stuff so that way my connection's good. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of...
I'm not sure exactly what else.
Hang on.
Are our audio levels sounding good, by the way? Can you hear us? Yeah, okay. Thanks.
Oh! Am I back?
What's happening?
Are we back? Sorry, my connection was being a bit...
It's being a bit what? Oh no. What?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, I think we're ready to start, or,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll think about your question while we're doing the thing, Croak, but yeah, hello everybody, and welcome to, what will probably be the last episode of, my sound was on, what may be the last episode of Arcade Spirits until the sequel comes out. Yeah, damn those ghost monsters. It's all the ghost monsters' fault, I think.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah. Blame it all on the ghost monsters. It's better than the other one it could possibly be. We're just, it's time for level 8 kill screen, and hopefully everything will go fine.
Ooh, hopefully no one else dies.
I hope not, but let's just start here.
I will allow one person to die.
What?
I will allow one person to die.
Okay, we get one freebie death, but,
Yeah, and that has to be the villain.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Well, let's see. What will become of us?
Listen, if he was a hot villain, I may have let him live.
That's fair. Ready for a boss battle in the most literal fashion I've ever seen in a game. It is the distant year 20XX, and oh, who am I kidding? I'll be lucky to make it to 20XX plus 1 at this rate. Oh boy. I've had my strand of fate twisted back and forth so often, it feels like it could snap at any moment. Mired in depression and a supposed family curse, then lifted up by my amazing time at the Funplex, slammed back down by Dekonami, raised up again by the Francine's Project. Oh, Sky, there are far more entertaining ways of destroying your enemies than killing them. Oh boy.
Hey, but all I know is stabby, stabby, stab.
Well, maybe we'll learn something new today.
Also, you know when they were like 20xdx plus 1, all I could think of, New Game Plus!
Yeah, well, that was last chapter. Last chapter was called New Game Plus.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And now, descending farther due to a series of bad coincidences, culminating in a Pier 6 brawl in which I got shot. But today I'm back to Francine's and ready to work despite being on crutches. Oh god. Normally I have to mentally filter out the beeps and boops of a busy arcade, but not today. Aside from our regulars, nobody's here. Not exactly the sight I wanted to see on my grand return after heroically taking a bullet to the leg. We're 3 days into this ambitious experiment and it's already looking like a bust. Even with a reprieve from Mrs. Defame, we couldn't hush the event up completely. The news of gang of violence at a local arcade spread over social media like wildfire. Gavin had filled me in on all the details I missed while I was passed out. By the time the cops got here, both gangs were long gone, and the ghost monsters wiped our security footage on the way out the door. No arrests made, no evidence remaining. The only plus side, Sue and her ghost monsters apparently never came back, but even without them actively causing problems, that single day managed to smash our reputation. Just so... Our first choice. Frustrating?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, come on! We had a single lousy day, and that's enough to send the masses running and screaming. Talk about overkill. It's frustrating.
Shit.
What?
I kind of regret that.
Nah, it's fine. It is very frustrating. Like wildfire or a tidal wave? It's frustrating to see all this amazing fun display and nobody's enjoying it. These games yearn for quarters. They are hungry and must be fed. I feel like I've heard a song like that. You can't hurt me, I can't beat, whatever. I don't honestly know how we can recover from this. If we could only get the good word out, somehow correct this PR disaster. Seated behind the ticket desk with my crutches propped up nearby, light duty only a week minimum, doctor's orders, I try to mentally detangle this mess. Hey, are we? Yes, we're still trending negatively on social media, like the last 7 times you asked.
Iris, Jesus Christ, I'm depressed here.
Any luck with our security camera footage then? Anything that we could give to the police? It might help our public image to have someone point blame at. Maybe a live stream or something? Nope, it's totally wiped and my file recovery system's failed. I guess that's to be expected when we're going up against cyber criminals. These games, they must be fed. Well, maybe not all these games, remembers Polybius. Yeah, exactly, that's the song I was thinking of. Like, they've even avoided bad press from the shooting. I haven't spotted the word ghost monsters in any of the articles I found about the attack. It's like they're ghosts! Or arcade spirits!
Or slime.
Well, not literally ghosts, I just mean they clean their tracks very effectively. Yeah, I got that. We did see them in their corporeal form, remember? At least that whole mess seems to be behind us. Now we just need to dig our way out of this hole. I sigh heavily as the burden sinks into my lungs, and before I can groan further, I hear footsteps approaching me. I lock my phone and pocket it before seeing who it is.
Hello. Hello.
Ben and Matt, I think is the other guy's name.
The best couple in this game.
Yes. Hello. Good to see you back in action. I'm hardly back in action. I'll probably be glued to the stool all day. Lovely view, though, isn't it? And see the whole, crowd. Not a very crowded crowd, mind you. It's a bit quiet today, isn't it? Entirely too quiet. Disquietingly quiet. Yeah, business hasn't been that terrific since the shooting. Well, the bar's doing reasonably well. Granted, much of that is Gavin drinking himself silly. Oh no. Lots of worry drinking going on in general, really. But we're not worried. Oh no, far from it.
Plan, right?
Because we know Ivy, and Ivy always has a plan. Do we?
Do we actually have a plan, though? Because, like, literally whenever I do anything, I just go into it, like,
Yeah. We'll try to come up with a plan. Okay, so I need a blowtorch and some more peanut butter. Presumably always has a plan. We'd love to know what that plan is, though. If only to verify its existence. I love how these guys just never stop smiling. They're the best. Quite right. Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess it's time to do some good old-fashioned PR work. Shake hands, kiss babies, kiss hands, shake babies. Of course, we have a limited window of time to pound the pavement in. Before the banks start asking for some money, we don't want that, no. If you want to wash our reputation clean before time runs out, well, suppose you'll need a miracle. A pity miracles don't just walk in the door. No. Hold that thought. We've got a customer. MC equals light Yagami, apparently. No, I got a plan. I'll take a potato chip and then I'll eat it. The perfect plan. Yeah, shake babies, shake all the babies. No, don't shake babies. Haven't you played babysitting mama on the Wii? Don't shake the baby. Hello, welcome to... Good morning. Oh god, it's this bitch. Well, would you look at the time? Yes, we need to go get the bar open. Right, toodles, toodaloo. I stood there in silence and shock. I tried telling myself this was just a bad fever dream from my wound, but no such luck. This was 100% real.
Stabby.
We don't stabby just yet. Not yet time for stabby. We'll keep that in check for now. But I watch as Deco takes a look around the arcade, his smug grin ever present. I see his eyebrow arch as he takes note of the people, or rather the lack of people here playing the games.
Such a shame.
Can't say I'm surprised in the slightest. Why would anyone want to come to such a mediocre arcade when the premium Deco's Palace experience is available to them? I'd estimate you'd have maybe a month at best before you close down. I'm looking forward to purchasing this land. Maybe you'll make it a fun zone, or just a parking lot. Yes, a parking lot, and I shall call it the Cloud Memorial Parking Lot. It would be a fitting tribute. I mean, he's evil, but he's good at naming stuff, I gotta say.
Also, I forgot to tell you this a while ago, but one of my coworkers, their name is Cloud.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Are they named after the video game character?
I don't know.
I hope they are. I'm not dead yet. You opened an arcade in the middle of gang territory. It's a reasonable assumption you'll collect a few more bullets along the way. Nope, I can't handle this. Not today. What do you want, Mr. Nami? If you need tokens, the change machine's over there.
A pity, is it not?
Tokens, how quaint. Still no swipe cards, eh? Hey, I just love the little clink when you put it in a machine, okay?
Yeah, that's like the best thing ever.
Yeah. Sadly, I'm not here to play any of your antiques. Rather resembles a 1980X junkyard in here, doesn't it? All these obsolete games that no one truly cares about.
No. I'm here to make one final offer.
Deal or no deal?
This is against my better judgment, given the bad blood between us. But let it not be said that Dekonami is an unforgiving or cruel person.
You sure about that?
If you sign over ownership of this arcade to me, I'll spare your careers. Yes, even Miss Fairchild and Miss Wolf. I'm sure I can find something for them to do at one of my facilities. Get yourself lucky I'm even willing to do this. You get an opportunity few others who cross me are ever offered. If you don't agree to my terms, I'll stand idle and watch as everything burns down around you. You have my word on that.
You punched me in the face! Work for me! Yeah, I know what he's expecting me to say here. I think I've made my stance on the matter pretty clear. Okay, obviously I want to say no to this fabulous offer. This sounds like a save point. But at what point do I cut my losses? Miss Francine believed in dreams, but she always also believed in practicality and trade-offs. Am I ready to give up everything so that I have the song resemble the future? No, we're not giving up. We're not giving up, right?
Okay, but yes, we are not giving up, but like imagine if we hit the yes button.
I mean, I think if you do that, then the game will just end. That'll be, how long have we been playing? This would be a really short stream if we did that.
Well, not necessarily, because, you know, I, like, do all the endings in that visual novel, which I still need to finish trying to find all the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just go back and I do the other choice.
True. But you don't want to give up?
Hell no. Fuck him.
Of course I'm not giving up. I mean, seriously, I had so many opportunities to jump ship prior to this. Why would I bail this close to the end? The miracle failed to happen. Why did the music stop? Why did the music stop? I don't like that when oh, it just started looping. Okay, good. Everything. I don't like when the music stops. Everything bad always happens when they. Oh, there's a hidden ending for getting all the endings. That's interesting. Okay. Another choice. I'm afraid I must follow my own dreams, or no, get the hell out of my arcade.
Sorry, I was drinking something. Okay. No, get the out of my arcade. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Literally something I would say.
What is it? Oh, you can't punch him again. I know, right? I so want to do that, but I guess
stab.
But you know, I watched the Oscars for briefly, so you know, I feel like that's maybe a bad idea for PR.
The Oscars, a Marvel movie didn't fucking win.
I mean, that was the least of the problems at the Oscars, but whatever.
I know, and I'm choosing to ignore that.
Yeah,
Okay,
coming. Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
Which one are we gonna be choosing?
I'm thinking, I think we're gonna try and be civil. Oh, the Oscars happened? Yeah, it did, surprisingly. I don't know why it happened.
The shitty awards thing that happens in America for movies.
Yeah. Disney won Best Animated Picture again.
Of course.
If Encanto didn't come out this year, The Mitchells vs. the Machines would have been a shoo-in, I'm telling you. Oh, well, you should have seen the Oscars. It was wild. Will Smith slapped
especially
Chris
with
Rock
the
on stage, but I
thing.
think the internet is kind of tired of talking about that. Sorry, you were
Will
saying?
Smith. Yeah. Okay, when I went to school, my teachers like were talking about that, especially my English teacher, and I'm just like, okay.
Not a lot, but I was expecting my film teacher to talk about it a bunch, but he didn't even mention it once. It was weird. Anyway, should we try to be civil, or should we tell him to get the frick out?
Let's go civil, because we were gonna go civil for now, but if it really ticks me off, we're going, like, get the out.
Okay. I'm sorry, but Francine's is my dream. The dream I share with all my friends. There's no way I can sell out that dream. I appreciate the offer, but I must decline. I see. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I'd say I admire your dedication and optimism, but honestly, I don't. Real life rarely rewards the optimist. Oh, you think I don't know that? Until you learn how to approach life in a pragmatic fashion, I'm afraid you're destined for failure time again. Oh, Croak, what is your suggestion? Oh, keep Dekonami in mind. Yeah, we will keep him in mind.
Oh, it's useful to know him, huh? Alright. But I know his type.
But as you like, it's your decision to make.
So be it.
So be it. I guess I'll just have to settle for buying the burnout husk of your business once it ultimately collapses around you. I think you underestimate the damage being associated with the criminal element can do, Mixcloud. It's enough to ruin even the mightiest of arcades. Just look at what happened to that arcade where the Foot Clan from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movies hung out in. Sorry, I've had something weird in my throat. Oh, and I doubt the ghost monsters have forgotten you. They will return, and they will make matters far worse for you.
Sure. I told you!
And immediately I take notice. Play it cool, don't let on, just test some waters. Really, ghost monsters? I thought that gang was called Lovely Chainsaw or something.
A foolish fool.
Yes, ghost monsters. Sadly, they insist on naming themselves after that absurd ancient video game reference. Of all the childish, immature— Okay, shut your mouth! Keep Pac-Man's name out your freaking mouth, okay, dude? You don't mess with Pac-Man on my turf!
Is it stabby stab time?
Shakes it off quickly enough, refocusing on me. But enough banter, I believe I'll take my leave. I'll not see you again, Mixcloud. I'll let my lawyers handle purchasing what little will remain of you.
See, I told you, last week, they said that they were hired. The only person who could fucking hire them to do this shit to us is Dekonami!
Yeah, it's kinda obvious, honestly, but, you know,
Also, I think since we took the bullet for Sue, they might not cause us much trouble.
I'm hoping—
who knows?
Once he's out of earshot and well beyond the confines of the arcade, I pull out my phone to verify something. Iris, you checked all the news articles about the shooting, right? Oh, yes, I've analyzed them all. Do you need me to pull up a specific one? Just confirm something for me. The ghost monsters were never mentioned by name in any of them, right? Yes, it seems Sue's friends are good at covering their tracks. Why? This is it. This is the chance we need. Admittedly, it's a slim chance, but at this point I'll take what I can get. Message everyone. I'm calling another Wake to Revenge-spiracy.
Hooray!
Ooh, you're all fired up. Okay, message is sent. I'll need everyone's help to fill in gaping holes in my plan, but at least now I have a plan. It's time for one last-ditch effort to save Francine's. Ben and Matt's bar in the back of the arcade proved a perfect meeting place. The group crowded around the table, pulling up stools, ready to talk. Refreshments, anyone? Mead, perhaps? Didn't Vikings drink mead before going off to war? Do we have mead? What? I'm good, thanks.
Definitely.
I'll take a lemonade. Close enough, right? Good choice. I'm drinking lemonade right now.
Drinking chocolate milky.
Chalky milk!
Chocolate milk!
Have a chalky milk, because you're epic.
Milk!
This was it. This was where we make our last stands. I looked around the room at everyone, at all my friends, and nodded to each of them determinedly. Okay, I know things are rough. I've got, let's say, a good 60 to 80% of a plan on how we can turn things around. Like, we can all agree what happened wasn't our fault. Yes, someone else screwed us over. Every problem we face could be traced back to them. The ghost monsters and lovely chainsaw may be to blame, but the court of public opinion puts the blame squarely on our shoulders. Ben and Matt make Pratchett-based menu items. They have meat. Oh yeah, of course, the Terry Pratchett. Yeah. What even is mead? Is that just a fancy word for wine? I don't know. Our venue is
like
tainted
heavy
by
alcohol.
What?
I think it's like heavy alcohol.
I know it's some kind of alcoholic drink, but
Like really heavy beer.
Oh dear. Our venue is tainted by their actions. We can cry foul all we like, but if there's even a chance of violence returning to our doorstep, it'll keep customers away. It's a real bummer. We haven't seen any families here since opening day. Oh, it's honey-based beer. That sounds interesting. I always assumed that it had more of a fruity taste or something. Parents just aren't willing to take their children somewhere that's known for being dangerous. Actually, I wasn't talking about the gangs. Today I learned who our true enemy is, and that person is Dekonami. Now, it's sour grapes blaming the competition. We don't blame our other donut shops when our sales are down, or if our dough doesn't rise. Yes, that's a much better pun. Earlier when he was taunting me, he slipped, mentioning the ghost monsters by name. Except those hackers keep their noses clean. They left us with no proof that they were even involved thanks to our security cameras being wiped. The cops didn't go after them. The news didn't identify them. So how did Deco know about them? Answer: Deco hired the ghost monsters to ruin our opening day. Oh good, they're all caught up.
This like first second.
What? Sorry, what?
I knew about this the first second I saw them.
Yeah, gotta say, they were acting pretty suspicious. What? Seriously? In hindsight, it should have been obvious. I blame myself for not seeing it sooner. Far too many coincidences to be otherwise, and the fact they only started wreaking havoc once Mrs. Defame showed up to bear witness. See what you're throwing down, Ivy. Sue and her friends didn't seem awful at first. I remember talking to Clyde. They were very nice and friendly. Yeah, Clyde is a nice boy. I like Clyde. Then Mrs. Defame showed up, and... Oh my gosh, wait, do you think Mrs. Defame is involved? Considering she was willing to hold back her review, I don't think she's knowingly involved. But Deco may have gotten wind she'd be showing up and took advantage.
What if?
But you don't think Deco would stoop that low, right? Hiring some random street gang to mess with us, would he? Yeah, I think he would. He probably would. He seems like that kind of guy, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he would. He's a spiteful bastard. Of course he'd try to ruin our opening day. Okay, I don't think that Naomi has sweared much in this game, or correct me if I'm wrong, but... Oh boy. The only reason he didn't destroy Miss Francine was out of some weird sort of gentlemanly respect for a fellow elder business owner. But to Dekonami, Ivy is basically pawn scum. Thanks. To be fair, I doubt he orchestrated the bullet riding finale of the evening. That pushed his plausibility. true. He wouldn't have even needed a shooting to ruin us. The negative review alone would have done the job. Being even slightly associated with the gang would have been awful. If Mrs. DeFame reported us as a hotbed of teenage chaos, a living reenactment of Lord of the Flies, it'd spell doom even without the bullets running around.
Lord of the Flies gave me trauma.
Oh yeah, Lord of the Flies, that book is a piece of work.
So many books I had to read in English gave me trauma.
They always pick the most depressing books. Like, why do they think that the best books have to be depressing?
Why do you think that this is a good book? And why are you showing it to kids who can be traumatized so easily?
Yeah, it's... Guess we're lucky she held her review back. The problem is, we have no proof of this, do we? No way to tie Deco back to the ghost monsters other than him slipping up and mentioning them to Ivy. What? What?
There's no way to tie Deco back to the ghost monsters. Are you sure about that?
That's a good question. I doubt he'd ever admit to this on the record. Iris hasn't been able to dig up any digital evidence, although there's our eyewitness testimony, which should be enough to warrant some investigation. For some reason, that doesn't seem to be enough for the police. Man, the police aren't doing their jobs well. What a surprise. I know a few of the local cops and how they think. If they're not looking into the ghost monsters, odds are they're actually looking into the ghost monsters quietly. Which, admittedly, doesn't help us in clearing our name. It's too much to hope that Deco simply confesses to orchestrating the incident which ruined us.
Come on!
Are you sure?
Ugh! That slimy bastard's not gonna get away with this! I'll beat the truth out of him if I have to! Depressing books in English is old literary bias. People associate tragedy with art way too much. Yeah, that is definitely the truth. As amusing as that would be, I wouldn't suggest it, love. We need to be smart about this and undermine him rather than take the direct approach. You mentioned having most of the plan, Ivy. Care to elaborate? Well, if Deco won't confess his sins, we need the next best thing. We need his henchmen to flip on him. See, I sensed some tension from Deco about the ghost monsters. He called them childish and immature. There may be some bad blood between them. How about we break up their partnership? My plan is to track down the ghost monsters, get them to turn on their employer, and confess their crimes. Once the media hears it from Sue herself that the incident was all thanks to Deco's scheming, it'll clear the good name of Francine's. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. I mean, Sue seemed very close to, to being on our side before, the lovely chainsaw came back and ruined everything. This plan is foolproof. I'm answered with a myriad of blank stares and blinks. Don't everybody congratulate me all at once now. Okay, so this isn't really me criticizing, but the plan, kinda sucks.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, wow, okay. He wants to track down a bunch of hackers we already can't find, then ask them politely to betray the guy who's paying them a lot of money. Between this and the shooting, I'm worried for your health insurance premiums are about to go through the roof, Ivy.
Yeah, listen, I know good plans. This kinda ain't a good one.
That's why I said it was maybe 60% of a good plan. Honestly, 60% is, being generous, I think. Look, we don't have a lot of options, people. Right now, the only ones who can save us are the ones who ruined us, Deco and Sue. I'm confident that I can find Sue, and that if I can find Sue and talk to her, I can get her to see reason. It's true, Ivy was willing to give them another chance and hear out their side of things before. Sue really seems to like Francine's. If there's some disagreement between her and Deco about our arcade, that could be why. Exactly, I think I could get through to her if I try. This hinges on our ability to find ghosts, or find Sue, find an unfindable bunch of ghosts, ones Iris can't even track down. And that's where you all come in! All options on the table. I want to hear your ideas for how we find Deco's hired goons. Let's fill in the other 40% of my plan and make this happen. Okay, I'm just spitballing here. We lure them in with a bunch of giant cherries.
Oh my god.
Why do I hear the actual police? What? I heard police sirens. What's going on here? What? Are the ghost monsters around here? And awkward glances back and forth are all I get in return. I get why they're concerned. This is the slimmest of hopes, the narrowest of margins. I'm asking them to follow me on a hunch. But I know this can be done. I know I can get Sue to give us the dirt we need to clear our name. I know we need to save right here. Some days it feels like all I do is talk my way through problems. If that's my one special skill, I'm going to rely on it for this one final conflict. Now, if we could just find her, for that I need their help, and that means I need to motivate them like a true leader would. Yeah, I think here we should focus on our like top scores, which is hearts and boldness.
Hi.
What?
Alright.
Which one should we go with? If we can't stop him, Deco's gonna ruin our dreams, or come on, do we just want to let Deco beat us?
That is a good question. I mean, we could go with heart because of like if we're going for the heart ending.
You're close enough to the end that I can explain the final split and the stats if you want me to.
Please.
What?
Please.
Okay, please, Croak, give us your wisdom. Please help us.
I hate this thing. Hang on one sec. I'm trying to do something real quick.
There is lots of chat delay. Hope that the chat delay isn't a big problem. The stats determine in the end and exactly how you'll approach trying to convince Sue and the monsters to side with you. Okay. I know, Dekonami already has the intimidation on his side. I feel like kindness will give it, oh yeah, all of them will work. But I just feel...
kindness.
What?
Kindness.
Alright. Friends, we don't have a choice. The path to realizing our dreams lies in turning Sue's heart against Dekonami. We have to try. I know it's a risk, I know I'm reaching, and I might have even be completely wrong, but we have to take the chance. If we don't, then Deco will happily destroy us. Just pick what you want to go with and don't stress. Okay. He doesn't believe in following your spirit, your arcade spirit, in making what you want from life come alive. All he cares about is money, and he doesn't care how he makes it. Yet stress when you reach the ghost monsters. Oh no. I won't let him do that to Francine's like he did to the Funplex. Please, all I need from you is your support. Will you help me? I told you that I would protect our dreams. That holds true even today. Yes, I'll help you. Together we can accomplish great things. I'm willing to fight for my dream. I want Francine to be everything I've ever loved about arcades. Yes, let's do this. That's the proper attitude, Ivy. We will protect what we love together. Everyone nods in agreement, and I can even see some smiles start to appear. We're all on board. Now, just to determine the how of the plan. Decision: finding the ghost monsters.
Perhaps
saying the obvious, why don't we talk to the police about this? They've proven unhelpful so far, but if we go down to the station and fully explain our situation, we may be able to gain the information we need. I feel like this would be a reasonably steady course of action. I'm not certain about showing up and just asking for them to open their files to us, but you're correct. The police would have the information we need. Except cybercrime is a sticky situation. You have to control leaks. If they're looking into the ghost monsters, they won't just tell us outright. I have a Brooklyn accent now, just for some reason.
What the fuck, Ivy?
I don't know, I don't control how my voice does these things. It just kind of happens.
Stop being Harley for 1 second, please.
What?
Stop being Harley for 1 second.
I'm not Harley, I'm Ivy. I should have clarified something. We can fail to convince the ghost monsters. Oh no. Well,
We're fucked.
No, we're not that yet.
All we have to do is save a lot.
Yeah. The key is talking to the right people. I know most of the cops at Ben and Pat's Donut Shop by name, and I know one friendly officer that'll help us.
Nope, no way.
Why get the cops involved? We already know someone who's got an axe to grind against Sooner buddies, or rather, a chainsaw.
Ooh.
That's right, Queen Bee, we can ask the lovely Chainsaw King. They'll be easier to find and would probably be thrilled to divulge all the dirt they have on the ghost monsters. Or they'll carve us up with switchblades. Could go either way. I'll admit this is a super gutsy move, but if we all pull it off, and we don't have to involve the authorities at all. This whole situation's a bit too sticky for my liking. Cops and robbers, no thank you. Although the alternative I'm about to suggest may be stickier still. Ivy first met the ghost monsters at Deco's palace. Yes, they're regulars there, so we investigate Deco's palace to find someone who knows Sue and her mates. We can find a good friend of hers and make them understand why we need to speak with Sue. While we're already on somewhat good terms with Sue, thanks to Ivy remaining diplomatic about all this, also literally taking a bullet for her.
Yeah,
We
I
should keep that
reiterate, a
going.
bullet.
Pretty sure if I showed my face at Deco's palace, it'd get smashed into paste by his private security goons. But my face wouldn't. Deco doesn't know me. I was Funplex adjacent rather than a Funplex regular. I think the last time I set foot in Deco's palace was years ago, so I could wander freely with Juniper. Yeah, we could slip in and ask around about Sue without anybody even noticing. I'd say this kindly strategy is an honest appeal to those who may know her. What could be more cordial?
Definitely.
If she's got a single friend in that place, I'll find them. It's a daring mission in enemy territory. But for you, Ivy, I'll do it. Okay, so... what are you looking at me for? I don't have any ideas. I mean, well...
What?
You could try Googling for her accounts?
Oh my god, you're right. Social media!
I mean, I guess. I'm reasonably sure Iris already tried that. Iris? Yep, I even use Yahoo, Bing, AltaVista, and WebCrawler. I didn't even know AltaVista was a thing. What about Ask Jeeves? Have you checked Ask Jeeves? I have no idea what half of those are. Okay, but that's not really what I meant. I mean, checking online forums for arcade enthusiasts. She loves arcades, right? She may have an account there. I've been rejoining online communities lately to try and open up to like-minded folks and socialize a bit more on my own terms. She's gotta be lurking in one of those places. Oh wait, I know! If we can't passively search for her, we can actively call her out. As much as I hate internet trolls, they do get results. If we taunt the ghost monsters online, well, I'm positive Sue's the sort of person who looks herself up constantly, right?
A winner is you.
Of course, and with my help, we can establish fake accounts and spread the message as far and wide as you can't miss it. I suggest we use a public internet access point to keep it from being traced back to Francine's, though. Trip. Road trip! I can tell from Gavin wincing at this that he's not a fan, but he's not a fan of Iris in general, so...
Work.
I like this plan, Miss Naomi. It's pretty quirky, but it just might work.
Oh shit! So this is where we actually have to choose.
Well, I did say I wanted options. Involving the cops after all the semi-shady things we've done is risky. So in providing a rival gang of armed hooligans, so is infiltrating Deca's palace, so is... Okay, posting a few troll messages isn't that risky given how social media companies actually adore trolls and nurture them for advertising dollars. Oh, this game is not pulling any punches. But it could annoy Sue. What's the best path forward? Before I can decide, Juniper raises her hand. All these sound great, but... Ivy, you're still recovering from an injury. The less moving around you do, the more likely you'll heal in nice and quick. You can't go gallivanting around the city chasing down rumors about the ghost monsters a day. I'm just on crutches. I'm not in an iron lung or anything. I'm still mobile. Light duty only. Doctor's orders, remember? I have a solution to this conundrum. It's simple and super effective. Let us do this for you. You've had to tackle all these problems since joining the Funplex by yourself. Why not step back and let us handle this one? But I'm the main character.
Let's take a step back.
I have to do stuff. Well, okay, but I need to be there when we finally confront Sue. While you're out and about, I guess I'll get some good rest and not, so I'm ready for tonight. Sound good? Sounds good. These are my friends. I trust them entirely, and I trust that each of these options will work for getting us what we need. So now the only question is, which plan do I want to give my Ivy seal of approval? Okay. Wait, do we actually get to play as these characters?
Wait, what?
It says it says go to all of these say that we're doing it as these characters. Are we gonna actually like get to see them without the main character? That's cool.
What?
Okay.
I'm glad you stayed because we could go 2 routes, and I would love to go as Queen Bee, but since we're going the kindness route.
No, this isn't your final choice for the ending, okay? So we can go to the police as Gavin and Teo, talk to the lovely Chainsaws as Queen Bee and Ashley, infiltrate Deco's palace and Juniper Percy, or troll the internet as Naomi and Iris. So we could do something other than kindness here.
I doubt that talking to the chainsaws would actually help us.
Yeah, I feel like that would just cause more problems, honestly.
Ooh, or we could troll the internet.
Trolling the internet.
But I know that this isn't safe, but
Or we can Metal Gear Solid it as Juniper and Percy.
Alright.
I don't want to go to the police, so... So what do you think?
No, police, no. Fuck the police.
Yeah, no police, but besides that...
Infiltrate!
I think our best bet is to keep things quiet, not involve the police or criminals, not troll the internet, just ask around for some of Sue's friends. Juniper,
Luckily
Percy, you two head off to Deco's palace and see what you can learn. Team Juniper, Percy. Stealthiest characters, Juniper and Percy. I mean, Percy is pretty silent a lot of the time. Juniper's nice. It's less likely to backfire. At worst, you get arrested for loitering around the place, or you get your butts kicked by security, I guess. Right, we'd best move along, then. Count on me, Ivy. And now, that's right, they could count on me, always. Ivy and I have been friends for years and would be BFFs for many years to come. I knew I'd be by their side forever and a day.
Hold up.
What?
Hold up. I'm getting yandere vibes.
Oh no, it's fine. As long as she doesn't stab anyone. Well, I mean, I guess since you partially control her now, that might be on the table. Who knows? It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so maybe I wouldn't bite by their side today. I'd be at Deco's palace looking for clues like a teenage mystery sleuth. Wait, why, Croak? Why are you going ... at that? I'd be at Deco's palace looking for clues like a teenage... Damn it, Sky, stop making me want to do a Juniper playthrough. I'm interested to see what that would be at, but we'll see. Okay, so I wouldn't be by their side today. I'd be at Deco's palace looking for clues like a teenage mystery sleuth, but I was by their side in spirit, arcade spirit. Ivy is always solving all these problems for their other friends at the arcade, always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble, all while I stayed on the sidelines. And now it's time for Juniper's Day in the Sun. Or Juniper's Day under the fluorescent tube lighting, anyway. I've never been at Deco's palace before. I went to Las Vegas once, though. This place very much resembled a bad off-strip casino. Oh, I hate them. What?
See, this is what I'm talking about. It looks like a stupid casino.
Yeah. Pulsating lights flashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention that heavy smell like greasy fried chicken. Not a pleasant aroma, is it? I noticed you're wrinkling your nose. I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you can swing when you're poor and don't have much free time. But I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? Market demographic is Deco's palace adores anything deep-fried and or coated in sugar, you see. So, have you given any thought to how we'll track down someone who knows our elusive ghostly friends, then? Simple, it's process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can rule out any kids or adults here. Plus, Sue and our friends are delinquents. We find some young miscreants and find our contact. So you're suggesting we wander up to some random, dangerous-looking teenagers and just start asking them?
Yes.
Yeah, when you put it like that, this was a bad idea.
No, it's perfect.
Correctamundo.
It's foolproof! Yes, well, if I may suggest something a bit more rigorous in terms of a scientific approach. Before Sue and her friends started running wild at Francine, she seemed to express an interest in my Mr. Moop game. Apparently, Deco's Palace is a version of the game that she'd already mastered, one which is strikingly different. I think I should start my search there. Perhaps a fellow Moopy aficionado would recognize Sue and be willing to talk about her. Oh, please don't go by the Moopy machine.
No,
Your soul is.
It's not. No, you're too precious to see that thing.
Your soul is going to die inside. Okay, you hang around Moopy. I'll poke around elsewhere and see what I can find. Text me if you hit pay dirt. Very well, I'll be in touch. And an hour passed with nothing, and hot sauce was spilled over here, apparently.
What the fuck? Wait, okay, let's see. Never made this before special. The what, Moldy?
The old moldy! Don't forget diet water. Stinky drinky!
Water!
Literally just napkins in a cup! What the fuck? These are the worst drinks ever. What?
Our drinks at arcade at our arcade are so much better.
Oh boy. I asked around, but nobody had heard of Sue, or they kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. Thought about, like, chasing down some of the folks that seem to know something, but maybe I'm just not gutsy enough. I don't get it. Ivy makes this sort of thing look so easy. Oh, please it's definitely not easy. I thought we could just roll up on Adeko's palace, find someone who looks cyberpunky, get the info, bang, boom, done. And then suddenly Keanu Reeves appeared. And instead what?
Sorry.
What did he say?
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, they said cyberpunky, and Keanu Reeves, he's from Cyberpunk or whatever. He said I'm nursing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain and poking at a basket of french fries after complaining about the greasy junk food, of course. Well, do you? Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was asking if you wanted a refill on your iced tea. Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue, by any chance? About this tall, lavender hair, like Smoopy? I have other customers to attend to, excuse me. Well, poop butts. Maybe I've struck out. I'll admit I don't have a plan going into this one. I never have much of a plan, really. Couldn't even work up the nerve to leave that awful job until Ivy gave me their approval. Like, I couldn't lay out my own plan for my life. Being an independent artist is hard work, but at least now I have something resembling a plan for my life. I'm going to do it. I'm going to make it! I think that's why I admire Ivy. Okay, so they need a nudge now and then to get moving, but once they do get the let out, nothing stands in their way. I need that kind of energy if I'm just gonna succeed for today. I need to not just sit on my butt eating french fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen. A notification from my phone snatched my attention just as I was getting off my bar stool. Possible lead, meeting me at the Moopy game. This is it, my time to shine! Let's make it happen, Juniper! Takes a second for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, which is being played by a little girl standing on a step stool. Wait, did we see her before?
I'm not sure.
I did it!
And if you hit the button, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots. Impressive. You've got wonderful timing, Miss Tia.
Thank you.
Thanks, mister. Miss Tia, this is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia here was telling me all about her friend, Miss Sue. She was?
Definitely.
I mean, yes, I see, Sue, right. Okay, this isn't what I expected. Figured any friend of Sue's had to be some rough and tumble punk, not like a cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does the leader of a gang of thugs end up friends with a kindergartner? Still, this was my chance. I had to go for it. Let's see, how would Ivy handle introductions?
Let's go. She. I just read the first one.
Hi, Miss Tia. I'm a mystery.
We're going with the second one.
Okay. Okay. You seem very sure of yourself there. Okay, time to put all those years of babysitting practice to good work. Hello, Miss Tia. My name is Miss Juniper. I'm very pleased to meet you. I hope we can be friends. I like making friends. Unless you steal people's prize tickets, those people are no good. I wasn't planning to. Okay, then we'll be friends. So, how do you know Miss Sue? Oh, Miss Tia was telling me that her brother is a chap we've come to know as Inky. Oh, nice.
Oh, shit!
I see. Is he around right now? Last thing we need is for one of the ghost monsters to notice us interrogating his sister for information. Nah, I'm here with my big sister, but she got bored and went off and talked with her friends and drink milkshakes.
Are you sure it's milkshakes?
What?
Are you sure it's milkshakes?
We'll see. Well, who knows? We come to this arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me too, but Miss Sue is always very nice to me and tells great jokes. And she loves moopies. She can make the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it. You just gotta kick right here and it'll look funny for a moment, and then munch, 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 she'll eat the dots right up. I see. Well, Miss Tia, I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is, or maybe your brother?
It's a secret.
I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue said it was a secret. Hey, Juniper, time to use those powers of persuasion. What would Ivy do in this situation? Okay.
Top one.
Yeah, the top one is good. Interrogating the child, telling the child to tell people secrets is a bad idea. Percy probably doesn't know this version of Moopy very well, so he couldn't help much. Top one sounds good. I wish I could tell her the whole truth and be honest like Ivy, but I'll have to be careful too. Miss Sue sounds like a great person. I'd really love to be friends with her too. She knows a lot about games, right? Yeah, Miss Sue knows everything about every game, all of them. I'd really like to talk to her about arcades. She visited my favorite arcade recently, but hasn't come back since then. I just want to talk to her about our arcade. I promise you I can keep the secret too. All I want to do is talk. I won't hurt her or anything. Well,
BFFs for life.
I understand you want to protect your friend. That'd be great. That's great. You're a great friend. We like to be great friends too. I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling very weird about tricking the little girl at this point. Ivy's son is here so we could be friendly and diplomatic. Even if it'd be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Tia, the thing is, someone's being very mean to my friend, Mix Ivy, and we're hoping Miss Sue can help us. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we have to try. Mix Ivy believes in being kind to people. That's why they sent us here. Find someone who's friends with Miss Sue so we can make all of this better again. Will you be willing to help us? If you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. What would Ivy do? Huh, no dress is a maid option. We'll see. Who knows? The night is young. I mean, the morning is young. It's very, I don't know. You seem nice, but you got a super duper double pinky swear promise that you just want to be friends with Miss Sue before I tell you. My smile is a bit forced as I extend my pinky finger. I hate coercing a kid into this sort of thing, but what else can I do? We don't have any other leads. A super duper double pinky swear promise. Okay. There's an really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home, and it's got so many games in it. Percy gets his phone out and starts trying to figure out the address based on her description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girlies to workable mappies. Huh. It says here it's a warehouse owned by Nostalgia Commodities. It's a super big house with one huge room, a really tall ceiling, and stairs and stuff. Sounds accurate. Very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Mix Ivy is eager to make friends with Miss Sue. Since we're friends and stuff now, you know Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean. Sky is still there? What?
I'm just letting you know I'm still here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a secret.
Her name's a secret, so I can't ask this poor girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions for me to kneel down anyway so she can whisper. Her name is... Wow.
May.
Pardon? Okay, I gotta go find my big sister. Bye! What was that about? I think I just figured out a lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Francine's.
Of course, we're the fucking name.
What?
Of course, we don't get the name.
Yeah, well, let's see. Not only did we know where Miss Sue, or Sue, was holding out, but we may have just been getting a heck of a plot twist. Can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Ivy. Now that I think about it, I'm glad I can help out my BFF. Ivy means a lot to me. We've been friends for years and hopefully for many more years to come. All I have to do is get past this teensy-weensy little bump on the road, right? Just, stop a megalomaniacal arcade czar from ruining all our hopes and dreams using nothing more than a street address and a name. I'm betting they will want Queen Bee at their side when they confront Sue, of course, and that's okay. I've had enough excitement for one day. I just hope that I did enough to give Ivy the winning edge, or it'll be game over for us all. Punishment time! Oh boy. Oh wait, I said that wrong. Punishment time! Yeah, that... I've never done that voice before, that's good. I awake to the sounds of pain, more specifically the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts a lot, and sleeping on the second-hand employee couch probably not the finest choice for rest. A nap was a definite necessity, however. I'm not operating at full speed anymore, and won't for a few weeks to come. But sleep didn't make my muscles any less achy. If anything, I've got a headache on top of it. Joy of joys. Right now, I've got 99 problems, and my physical condition ain't one. The fate of Francine's is what matters most.
Beep beep.
Beep beep, Ivy. Should probably be getting up now. I'm up. Goody. So have you given any thought to how you're gonna win over Sue's favor once you confront her? Well, usually I start to stumble through these things and decide stuff like that on the fly.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's no good. You know those intense identity situations I've been tracking? The ones where you can't take certain approaches that don't mesh with your personality? What, like where I can't crack wise if I'm not a jokey type person? Well, it's not so much that you can't, more that you shouldn't try something that goes against who you are as a person. People will see right through that. I'm betting Sue will know if you're play acting at something you aren't. This will be a super intense identity situation, only one way through. When the time comes, you're gonna have to take a stand based on your highest personality score. Which means... kindness makes perfect here. It's time to finally prove that friendship is magic, okay?
Seriously.
Seriously.
Okay.
Not no more numbers and systems. It's for your own good, Ivy. I'm just trying to help you make decisions that'll save Francine's, and that means being true to your spirit. Your arcade spirit. And what's that mean exactly? According to my calculations, right now your best bet for how to convince Sue is to be kindly. You've done a great job opening your heart to others and getting them to empathize with you. Do that with Sue and she'll be your friend in no time. And if I don't want to take that approach, it's a bit late to change who you are as a person, Ivy. Remember, my numbers and scores only help me understand who you are. Who you are is who you've chosen to be. It's a casual relationship. But with the help of your friends, you can maybe get some ideas, nudge things around a bit until you feel confident taking a different tactic than your usual one. Speaking of your friends, here's one now! Queen Bee leans up against the door frame to the lounge, arms crossed and smirking wildly at me. It's that same smile that always manages to light a fire deep within my heart. Oh boy, hold on to your butts, cause I have some news for you! I'm holding on to them tightly. What you find out? It's nothing I would ever do, but June and Pear befriended Sue's friend, a child, and she gave up the goods. The information for the hideout was easy sauce. Got it right here. Queen Bee struts over to me, joining me and sitting on the couch. She wraps her arm around my shoulders, dangling a piece of paper in front of me. I reach up to collect it, and she gently places a soft kiss on my cheek. Aww. But we also scored something else. She whispers into my ear. Her warm breath tickles my skin, making it tingle. Her real name. Her real name? Is Sue like her gamer tag or something? Nah, she's not that sly. But she is a Nami. Tsunami. Just letting that sink in. Tsunami! We'd been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire, paid off by Deco Nami to ruin our opening day. What? What? I didn't hear what you said. What was that? Sky, can you hear me?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear you before.
You were cutting out.
Oh, sorry. It's Ace Attorney. They were Ace Attorney characters all along. Yes, they were. They do sound like their names are punny enough to be to Ace Attorney characters. The
Also,
pun
yes, the
killed
pun did
Sky.
kill me.
No, Sky, stay with me.
It killed me.
But if Sue is actually Deco's daughter,
Granddaughter.
or yeah, I don't know. Is she? How old are they?
I think granddaughter.
I feel
Also,
sorry for any
which
kid
team-
named after an awful pun. Yeah, I mean,
oh
they.
my God, Croak!
I mean, yeah, she said that, that I found the funny option here, gold. Yeah, but she said that, like, kindly options are, like, the best, right?
Yes.
But is this one of those options that matters?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hopefully she hates the old bastard. Yeah, I hope so, but... I mean, it's kind of hard to not, honestly. Okay, well, should we go kindly? Yeah. The only thing that matters about the options is your final score. So... Okay, so this one doesn't matter. So let's do the laugh option. Tsunami.
Ah!
Tsunami? Tsunami? Seriously? Deco should be tried in The Hague for that one. Poor kid must have gotten it from all sides growing up with that kind of name. No wonder she turned to a life of crime. Maybe I'll be lucky and she'll be mad enough to punish him for that name by drowning him in a tidal wave. Maybe not. No way around this now. Okay, this changes everything.
What the
Right? Like, what the hell? That connection is a lot deeper than we imagined. Dealing with family is always a sticky situation, one that never ends well. Not to say you'll have any trouble, Ivy. Knowing you, you'll think of a way to end this once and for all. When you do, I want to be there.
Yes.
I want to watch you bathe in the blood of your enemies. Okay, our choices in the convo with Sue are the ones that matter. I'm not gonna kill anyone, Queen Bee. I mean, I won't, but I can't speak for my other half.
Stabby.
Oh boy. Of course you aren't. I'm just saying that I have complete confidence in you, and once you can succeed, we can celebrate. Her arm moves from around my shoulder to my waist, pulling me closer. Queen Bee nuzzles into my neck, luring with kisses, playfully nipping at it. Huh? What did you say?
Going there, right?
Apparently, did I hear you say bold? What? What?
Second option.
Okay, yeah, not, as whatever you say. I place my hand on their Queen Bee's chin, lifting her gaze to match mine and kiss her. Passionately, fully. Once her lips part, I look at her lovingly. Let this day hereby be known as our day. April 2nd. Oh, this is my dad's birthday, which I'm gonna have to call him after this stream ends, but we'll see about that. I'll drink to that. Now I can't wait until later tonight. But what are you gonna do until then? What's your plan? Do you have one yet?
Oh shit. Sorry.
Okay, I'm pretty I have it on good authority that this entire game will still be streamable and there's nothing I can cut out. Or I need to cut out, but just saying.
Yes. I'm
But that
sorry.
doesn't mean some things won't be implied. Iris told me I only get one chance at this, and I need to go with whatever I do best. But if I talk this plan through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path. I don't have ideas, really. How would you handle this? You wanna know what I do? Well, here's exactly what I would do.
Rat.
I'd go in guns a-blazing, have my super meter ready and charged to unleash my ultimate attack. I execute a combo so hard it would knock her out. This is this isn't a fighting game. This isn't a fighting game, B. Yeah, this isn't Lady Killer in a Bind. Oh, that happens in Lady Killer in a Bind? Oh boy. Sue has a competitive streak. You just need to let your confidence soar, do some bleep talking, and she won't be able to fight against it. I don't think Sue would appreciate that. As much as I'd like to, Sue doesn't like the spotlight being taken from her. I think there's a better way to handle this. You might be right, but either way you decide, I'm supporting you fully.
Yes.
Lady Killer has a Christmas sweater mode for streaming. I'm very confused about that, but sure. Huh.
Listen.
What? I'm listening.
Hold up. I'm glitching out a bit.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Hang on.
Can you hear me now? Can you
Connection
hear
shit.
me now? Can you hear me now? This is the Can You Hear Me song.
go.
If you can hear me, then you can
Hi.
sing along. What?
So, we better fucking win Sue over because I really wanna fucking get to the night.
Yeah, I that is quite exciting. I don't want to linger on this any longer. The sooner we leave, the sooner we can come back home. Standing up, she leans over me and places a kiss upon my
Later.
forehead. Holler at me when you're ready. Well, this is it. Either we sort this mess out, or Francine's crashes and burns. Or I get, killed. I guess that's always an option, considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place. Well, they weren't the one with the gun.
Yeah.
I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I'm immortal until proven otherwise. But, well, if this is the end, I should probably have some words with my friends before I march towards doom. If only to get their opinion on how I should approach Sue. Grabbing my crutches, I swing my way out to the arcade proper to track down some folks. Let's see, I've already talked with Queen Bee. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave?
Naomi!
We kind of have to, don't we? Do we get to talk to all of them? I kind of hope we
so,
do,
yeah.
but... Naomi would be in her workshop, no doubt. I should check in with her, see how she feels about all this. Hum-de-hum. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that last one. Looks like she's happily tinkering with some old 1980X arcade circuit board. Hey, Naomi.
Wait, pronounce what?
What?
Wait, what? Pronounce what?
I don't know how to pronounce the O/ thing. And she was...
Hang on. I'm gonna go back on the stream if I can. I see what you're. Okay, yeah,
I
that is
don't.
weird.
Yeah, I don't know what the intonation is supposed to be for that. Hey, Ivy, good to see. Yeah. When I first met her, she'd jump in surprise if I approached her like this. Seems those days are over. Now I'm greeted with a warm smile. Listen, I'm heading out to talk to Sue soon, so I just want to talk a bit before I go.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll do great. In all the time I've known you, you've been terrific with people, better than I've ever been at least. If anybody can swear to our side, it's you. I mean, look at all this. She gestures, arms wide to her surroundings. What, your workshop? No, I mean Francine's herself. Look at everything you built and how you do it. By talking to people, helping them understand your dream. You get what I mean, right? By being who you are, you can make miracles happen. I'm just me, Naomi, an ordinary person who's a hero for fun. I mean, with a big heart. Naomi, I'm just me, little old me. Got a big heart and I want to wear it on my sleeve, but it's up to others to decide if they want to do the same and join me. So far it's worked out okay, but tonight, I don't know, maybe I'm not up to this. Tonight, Sue will see her heart and know you're in the right when her father's in the wrong. Don't be so humble that you downplay your own accomplishments, Ivy. I know what it's like to cut yourself down a peg, scared of being too proud. It's easy to fall into that trap. So when I say you're a great person, take the compliment. Okay then. So how do you think I should approach Sue? Well, if it was me, I'm not happy with how they ruined our opening day. Honestly, I'm downright miffed about it. I'd probably go at them like a fireball because I'm downright fierce. I know that probably wouldn't work. Taking the high road is the better path. You've got a steep hill to climb here, making her flip on not only a partner in crime, but on her family. So you're gonna have to try to understand her heart. She kept saying she likes her arcade. Play into that. Be kind, understanding, and empathetic. Challenging her ego and insulting her is definitely not going to work. Playing nice makes sense. You're right. I'll consider it. Believe me, I kind of want to kick her teeth in, but I know that's wrong. Even if we're never friends, we have to at least try to understand her. I'd better get back to work. These replacement ROMs aren't gonna suck in themselves. Even if the arcade ends up closing down, I'm just trying to be optimistic. You can do it, Ivy. Best of luck. Oh, hey, mind if I ask your opinion on something? Sure, what's up? What do you think of Gavin? Oh.
Oh shit!
Like, I mean, I know he's a money-grubbing, prize game-loving stick in the mud, but... Well, ever since Francine's and all of us working together, I don't know. Maybe he's softened up a bit. I think you're a good influence on him.
Holy shit!
Do you think he'd be the kind of person to put all arguments aside and, like, No, we gotta stay focused. We need to save the arcade.
No!
Forget I brought it up.
Tea!
Yeah, no, please tell me more about this. After offering a brief hug of support, Naomi returns to her work. Who else do I want to talk to before he leaves? Okay, yeah, we're definitely talking to Gavin next. I find Gavin looming large over the arcade floor behind a ticket desk. Seems he is expecting me. So, our complications have developed complications. Seems to be the case. And you'd like my advice on the matter. Seems to be the case. Be clear with Sue, be honest, and be ready to rise to whatever challenge she poses to you.
Perhaps.
If you let her make the first move, you can counter-move through improvisation. I know you're talented at it. Use that talent to let her set up her own traps and step in them. Treat her with respect, but in the end, she's just a kid. Maybe when she's older, you can just outthink a teenager, I'd like to believe. Sorry, just me making obscure references again. If you take the situation seriously and approach with a clear mind, I've no doubt you'll win the day. Agreed? I mean, we're taking the... I mean, we're taking the kindly option when push comes to shove, but what do we want to tell him?
I mean, we could just up our stats a bit.
Well, still, I think we're at the point where we're like very overwhelmingly kindly to the point where I don't think
never know.
anything else can really beat it at this
Can we
point.
just like balance it out so it's not just this neutral kindness and kindness, bold, and neutral? Just a bit.
Yeah. Oh, well, let's just go this. Let's just tell him this. Sounds about right. Go and ready to form a strategy based on the conditions on the ground and play out that strategy with a calm hand. Precisely the way I'd handle it. You know, when you first came to the Funplex, I had serious doubts about you. I'd assumed...
bitch!
I mean, it's just that... I'd assumed you'd just fill a seat and do the low-level labor while I focus on higher-order management tasks, so I've largely cut my distance. Or tried to, at least, out of professional respect. I can't help but have come to know you over time we've spent together. You're not a minimum wage trainee any longer. You've taken an opportunity and run with it, developing not only the Funplex, but a whole new arcade as well. I know we're facing a difficult challenge. I'm not going to blindly assume everything will just be fine either.
Certainly.
But I know that if this is possible, if we can stave off bankruptcy, you'll be capable of doing it. Well, let's be nice to him, I think. Hey, don't sell yourself short, Gavin. You were keeping the Funplex afloat before I came along. Everybody looked up to you for leadership and guidance. Yes, well, I still feel I came up short, given all I could do was tread water. You were the one who helped us swim for shore. Also, I am bad with metaphors. All that remains is for me to wish you the best in your efforts tonight. Do Francine's proud. Do us all proud. We're all counting on you. Naomi especially. Oh, really? What do you think about Naomi? Please tell me everything.
Yeah!
I swore to protect your dream once, even if I've been inadequate at the task, unable to truly understand her heart. I hope she can forgive me for my earlier mistakes, now that we're all pulling together for Francine's. I must admit a fondness. Have you told her that? Well, no, but perhaps I should. Oh, this is a new face that he's made.
Fucking go!
Hey, ship it. Not that I meant to distract you, as you were. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Should we just go down the list at this point?
Sure.
Yeah. Ashley's wandering around the arcade floor, practicing what I can only assume are magical girl fight attack sequences. As you do. Aren't you out of costume for that? Ashley finishes up a twirl before addressing me. You can take the magical girl out of the outfit, but you can't take the magical girl out of your heart. Don't I know it? Plus, I'm practicing for the final boss fight. Aren't you ready? What? Ivy, you dig role-playing games, right? Doesn't this feel like you're about to enter the final boss fight like in every RPG ever? Look, you've already gathered up your team members, see also, us, your friends. And we're all hunkered down in a dark, damp cave, see also, Francine's. Now we're having this epic sentimental chat about winning or losing. What if this just turned into an RPG at the end and we just had like a... like an actual battle with Dekonami? That would be amazing. I couldn't be more spot on.
Yeah.
Although I do wonder what class you'd be, Ivy. As long as Sue doesn't metamorphose into a six-winged floating half-torso of a monster as Gregorian chants play in the background, I think I can handle it. Speaking of which, how are you gonna handle it? I have a few options floating around in my mind, but I was checking in with others to see what they'd recommend. If it was me trying to take down the final boss, I would give in to Sue's spunk and sass. Make it a bizarro final fight by playing to Sue's sense of adventure, joke around with her. Maybe if we match up to her antics with ours, we just might best her at her own silly game. Well, that does sound fun, and I would very much like to do a run where that is the option we go for. But for now, kindness is what we've got, but...
Yeah.
but let's just humor her for now. No one can outplay me. I'm Ivy, arcade manager and all-around cool kid. I got puns and jokes for days. How's it? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. There's no way to lose that attitude. But I also know something else, which is always trust Ivy. Whatever you end up doing, I know you're gonna save Francine's and consequently us all. Isn't that a little too hopeful? There is a very real chance I can fail this. This isn't some game, this is real life. I love it when people in games say stuff like that, because this isn't a game, this is real life. Yeah, when you say stuff like that, you know that you're in a game. Of course I realize that. But I gotta have hope. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourself. And here's where I really get sappy. Ever since you came to the Funplex on that day, you've affected us all. You've changed all our lives. And mine. For the better, of course. I've been watching you grow and change into this person before me, and you've inspired me to do the same, to become the person I want to be. So, Ivy, no matter what happens in there, just know that you've made friends here. Friends that'll last a lifetime. Ashley, you've shown me the ropes on how to be a floor attendant. Without your guidance in those early days, I think I would have gotten eaten alive. You're still there, Sky, right?
Maybe still here.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure our connection's still good. True, I remember Gavin and Naomi being particularly hungry that day. But seriously, floor attendant friends gotta stick together. And just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend. Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and deviates from the seriousness. Well, I know you've got things to do before the big fight. Just to make sure you're stocked up on potions and don't forget to have the correct weapons equipped. All I have is this crutch. Did you see the stats on it though? Crutches do double damage to pesky teenagers. Well, can we jump on it like a pogo stick? That'll really put the leg up on us. Good to know. And Ashley, yeah, Ivy, thanks for being so bright in this dark hour. You got it, Fred. Now go out there and kick all the butts. Who else do I want to talk to? Everyone. I think I spot Percy at the bar. Yep, there he is, having a beer and watching some fighting game tourney on the sports channel.
Hello.
Ah, Ivy, you've heard the news then? That our archenemy is the father of our second archenemy? Yep.
Rather unfortunate.
Unpleasant business, that's simply unpleasant. I wish I could offer you boundless enthusiasm and a show of confidence, but this whole situation's gotten rather out of hand, hasn't it? As a matter of investment, my advice at this stage would be to cash out while you still can. I mean, I know that you won't, but that's what I suggest. Life is short, take it from me. Best to make the most of what you have than to lose it all. So apologies for my inability to offer a pep talk. Afraid I'm rather melancholy today. It's okay, Percy. I'll take care of this little problem we're facing. But I'll hold out hope. I'm not certain as to how you'll do this, but I'll hold out hope nevertheless. So how would you do this if you were willing to give it a go? Tricky. I'd sick Tricky the Clown on their asses. I don't know how effective it would be, but I'd try to approach as a friend, connect with Sue on an individual level. It's going to be difficult, mind you. She's young, she's got something to prove. She has friends she needs to impress. Sticking through all that to get to her heart, well, got your work cut out for you, yes? I've been considering taking a gentler approach, yeah? Thanks for the advice, Percy. Anytime, love. No matter what, if this turns violent again, you should take the better part to valor and run with it. Run for it. You've got your youth and your health. Take it from someone sitting in the Reaper's waiting room. There's no sense hastening that meeting. He always seems to joke about his own short lifespan, even if he's the only one who seems capable of laughing at it. Maybe I should really try to talk to him about this. Look, Percy, about your condition. Well, yeah. Are you sure your condition is truly a death sentence? Can nothing really be done? Percy, we love you. You're part of the Francine's family. I'd rather have you be here with us enjoying Moopy rather than attending your funeral. I know everyone else feels the same way. So are you sure there's nothing left to do? He does seem a bit taken aback at the outpouring of sentiment and pauses before replying. Ivy, Don't be sad. It's quite fine, really. I've made my peace for this. I'm prepared to ensure my legacy continues long after I've passed. I feel so bad not giving him more time in this playthrough.
We're gonna have to like hang out with him at some point.
I know.
Like in a new whatever.
Please tell me he's at least gonna be in the sequel. Don't forget, I'm reasonably wealthy, and charity will benefit from my passing, enriching the lives of others. No, death isn't my foe. He's become an ally, one I will walk with in time. Croak asks Sky, question, if Sue is the one to take down Dekonami, would that be a Yeeling Patriarch moment? Well, is it? Hello? Oh yeah, you're here. But our focus tonight should be on you, not me. Don't let my situation weigh on your mind, not at this critical moment. I'll hear no more of it, understand?
Are we back?
Are there zombies involved? Well, there are ghosts, so... Fine.
Lovely.
Now, get out there and do right by your friends. Save Francine's. I've decided to hold out hope after all. Lovely, isn't it? What? Are you good? Are you still lagging? Hello? Sky? Sky, you alright?
Am I back? My Discord just decided to off with me.
Oh, okay, you're back now. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing along.
I can
This
sort of hear
is
you.
the
You're
Can
breaking
You
up.
Hear Me song. This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing
Hold up.
along.
You're like
This is
breaking up like so bad.
What? I'm breaking up. This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing along. Please tell me if you can hear me. Please let me know if you can hear me. Hello? Please tell me, should we disconnect the voice and try again? Yeah, This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing along.
Hey,
Are you good?
yeah.
Okay, you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, we're fine. Everything's peachy. Game time.
Sorry about that. My internet.
That's
You
okay.
stupid.
Yeah, you're pretty stable from my end. I don't know what's up. That's weird.
It's just you break up on my end.
Sorry about that. All right, Teo's next. One place I just know I'm gonna find Teo, and when I get there, he's already on stage grooving to the beat.
Yay!
It's exactly like the day I first encountered Teo. Not a care in the world besides the BPMs and their flashing lights surrounding him. This is another new sprite for him, I think. Never skip a day, do you?
Hello.
What? What? What did you say? Oh god, am I breaking up again?
Internet!
Am I breaking up
I was saying
again?
hello to his... You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good.
Okay. Okay, good.
I was saying hello to this new art of
Yes.
Teo.
Never skip a day, do you? Even when impending doom is nigh? Even when we're about to go head-to-head with Sue? I think I might have missed a couple days when I got the flu once. But seriously, just thinking about you facing off against Deco's daughter worried the heck out of me. That's why I hopped on Showtime's stage to quell that anxiety. Dancing is a good way to clear the mind and work off any stress. Teo wipes the sweat from his... What?
So he has the Brooklyn accent now?
Now he does. I've decided that he officially does now. That's... Teo wipes the sweat from his brow as he hops down from the cabinet to join me on the arcade floor. Teo's carefree nature sheds and he looks me dead in the eye. Ivy, you don't realize how you've impacted us all, do you? I know it may not seem like it, but all of us have been impacted by what you've done for us and for our arcades.
Thank you.
We're all super grateful. Especially me and my crew. You've helped me grow my community of dancers and kept us from harm. Even when we tend to break the fire codes.
Oh my god.
Do you not like the Brooklyn accent?
It's amazing!
Thank you. I feel like you took the charge for that. I just provided a place for you all to play Showtime stage. Exactly, without you, my crew, no, me, I wouldn't have been able to grow without your guidance. You've taught me so much. Since I met you, you've shown that it's possible to care for others and take care of your own needs. And for that, I'm truly honored to be your friend. I've got that Care Bear stare.
Oh my god.
Okay, I want to do the kindly option, but I also really want to know what the Care Bear stare option is. No, friends are so important to, friends are so important to me. Through the Funplex, I've made such close ones too. I can't wait to see what the future holds for all of us. Without my friends, I'd be lost. And we'd be lost without you, Ivy. Lost in the sea of beeps and boops.
Oh
Smile at Teo. He's always got a way to bring up the mood, and right now I could use that brightness. Your words are comforting, but Teo, with you and everyone else counting on me, maybe I should get on the stage and dance. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't stressed. And you have every right to be. You have to find a way to convince Sue to join our side. I don't envy you right now, Ivy, not one bit. By the way, how are you gonna do that? What's the plan? I'm still trying to figure that out exactly. What would you do if you were me? Teo takes a moment to really think it over. Sue's still a teenager, right? Very much so. And what do teenagers do best? Rebel? Precisely. And how do they rebel? By doing what they want when they want. They're all about having fun. Appeal to a sense of adventure and mischief. You should convince her if you act as childish as she will. Yeah. Yes, you're sure of what, Croak?
No.
You're going to take an L with this ending. Excuse me? What? What do you mean? What did we do wrong? I'm trying to do all the things right. Okay, you know, this whole time Croak has just been trying to... I love you, Croak, but you've been trying to stress me out this whole time, and you know what? It's not gonna work this time. We can do this, you know? We've come this far. We can figure things out. You made a mistake a few What do you mean we made a mistake a few chapters back? What? Was it the... It was the bar, wasn't it? It was totally that. This isn't like a game of hide and seek. She He's smarter and wilder than before. Being silly isn't gonna do me any favors, unwilling in her favor. You always know what's best, Ivy. No matter what happens in there, Mateo and his wily crew of dances has always got you back. You're a part of our community after all, and a bond like that never dies. To be honest, some losses are unavoidable. Well, thanks for always believing in me. No problem, my friend. Now go out there and show them your moves. Show them your moves! Who else do I want to talk to? Juniper. The one who started it all. Juniper's having some lemonade at the bar. Granted, she sorta hates sipping it, clearly looking frustrated.
On.
This whole situation is total poop butts. She lets out a heavy sigh as I approach. You just dug yourself out of the hole your life had become, and now you're gonna lose another arcade. It sucks. Seriously sucks. Francine's isn't lost yet. But it's not like you have a total plan for how to save it yet, right? Other than go talk to someone who may or may not help. Honestly, that's about as much of a plan as I ever have, and right now it's as good a plan as we're gonna get. If you were going in my place, how do you handle this? Well, I guess there's two tricks I'd try. One, she's a teenager, right? A rebel to the core. Be a rebel, a dissident, a class clown, connect with her on that level and make her feel you're wild too. Two, she's a teenager, right? I remember being young and totally stupid. Let her make a mistake, then outthink her, keeping calm and using that to react to her moves. Guess they're wildly different ideas, but hey, one of them will work, right? Sure, either of those would do the job. I may need to be more empathetic or just go for broke. We'll see. Okay, whatever you think works best.
Definitely.
You know, I'm proud of you. You've come so far from the Cloud family curse days when you'd blame all your misfortunes on fickle fate. Instead, you're driving in trying to strangle fate with its own strings. I want you to know, win or lose, I'll still be here. I'm your best friend, arcade or no arcade, and even if you lose this place, you've always gotta have a home. I'll make you pizza bagels and give you a shoulder to cry on. If I ever see another pizza bagel, I will hurl. Thank you, Juniper. Your support means a lot to me. You're my best friend forever, my BFF, and that will never change. Aw, you're making me blush, you big goof. Okay, I'm sufficiently cheered up thanks to your infectious spirit. Your arcade spirit. Now get out there and let him have it, Tiger. Who else do I want to talk to before we leave? Well, there's no one else. Okay, I've downed the last of my lemonade. Let's do this. Now, since putting it off any longer, I talked to everyone that I wanted to. Gathered as much information as I could. I'm just delaying the inevitable at this point. It's time to do this, for the sake of my future, my dreams, my friends' dreams, and Francine's itself. I take Queen Bee's hand in mine as a soft smile curls my lips. We're ready to depart and face our destiny together. Alright. It's time to duel! It's a short trip across downtown, and before we know it, we're standing outside Ghost Monsters HQ, a rundown warehouse in a bad side of town. A wooden sign, long since fallen off to the side of the building, identifies it as belonging to Nostalgia Commodities Incorporated. This place is utterly disgusting. Why would anyone want this as their secret hideout? It probably smells like mold and dirty socks on the inside. Hard pass. Can you think of a better place for a street gang to lay down low? Odds are Deco owns this building anyway. Be ready, choices matter now. Well, we're gonna be ready for anything. Odds are Deco owns this building anyway. Correct. Nostalgia Commodities Incorporated is a wholly owned subsidiary of Deco's Palace LLC. I'm not even surprised, not in the slightest. Deco is scum and owns scummy places like this. I bet you even charges his own daughter rent. Huh. When we get in there, you do the talking. You're the brain, and I'm gonna be your bra in the background, serving up fierce intimidation. If I see an opening, I'll shout it out. I'm so over this. Let's end it. Final boss time. I sigh once, looking over at my companion. I'm sure glad I'm not going at this alone. I'm nervous for sure, but I know what I have to do. I settle down on my crutches, armpits resting on the padding as I prepare to enter the belly of the beast. I believe the funny option is play live-action Pac-Man for their loyalty. Okay, well now I'm upset that I didn't go for that option, but now it's too late for that to work, I think.
Hey, listen.
Hey, listen! Wait, where's the... Yeah, we're going for kindness. Iris, kinda about to be in the middle of something here? I know, and I've spontaneously reprogrammed myself to include a new measurable metric which should be useful for your mission. I call it the incredibly right indicator of success! You finally got the acronym right! Or IRIS for short. Hey, when you have a great acronym already, you may as well use it. I'm going to start analyzing Sue's vocal patterns once you step in there to determine how close you are to convincing her. So there's gonna be a health bar. That way you'll know if you're on the right track or if you need to try something different. Let's take a look at your current score. Currently, you have a 0.0% chance of success. Yay. And now here comes Iris to stress you out. I can take a break. Yeah, she's got us covered from here. Well, okay, that's probably a bit disheartening, but think of it like if I walked away right now, I'd fail miserably instead of I'm doomed. But speaking of doom, well, since there is a chance you can actually fail this time rather than be assured you can mumble your way through the problem, would you like me to back up your data first? Yes, save the game. You're now ready to proceed. Good luck. Taking a deep breath, I swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches with my companion beside me. Okay, I didn't mean to right-click there. I don't know what I expected to find on entering the lair of a notorious gang of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on that list. If this is a dumping ground of a warehouse for Deco's industry, it makes sense. Though, a place where old arcade games go to die, turned into a playland for punks. Do you want my actual advice? Yes, please. I would like that very much.
Please.
A disorganized maze of games litters the ground floor, is poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burn-in. Okay, so the ghost monsters hang out in a maze of arcade games. This is the greatest game I've ever played in my life. Oh my god, it's literally Pac-Man! It's literally a Pac-Man maze! It's not even so... Okay, screenshotting that. As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. As I look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. Huh, I seem distracted. That's good news. Bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor.
Unfortunate.
How unfortunate. I have to say, Sue, I'm extremely disappointed in you. Okay, this is our thumbnail. It's hard to get a good angle from down here, hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in the usual passive-aggressive way. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversation, gather some more information, or I can announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky, but which makes the most sense for how I'm having to handle the note of negotiation we're about to have, though? Oh no, we don't have an indicator here. I think eavesdropping. Well, what do you think?
We need to learn more.
Yeah.
As long as we're fucking quiet.
Yeah. I motioned for Queen Bee to stay quiet as we lurk in the shadows below the catwalks above. You should be out there doing what you agreed to do, not hiding away in your clubhouse. A clubhouse I pay the rent for, I should add. You want to keep your little playground. Yes, hard for me to do if some competitor rises to hurt my bottom line.
Pay attention.
Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention. Wait, you're gonna stay mum for now? Wait, but Pac-Man, you said advice? Was that live action Pac-Man the advice? Look at me when I'm talking to you, Sue. I'm trying to explain how the world works. Pay attention. Yes, Dad. It's hard to tell from this angle, but I could swear that she said that through gritted teeth. There's a certain forced tone to it as well.
Am I not generous?
I don't ask for much, I feel. I look the other way when you and your friends cause trouble. I bail you out of jail. I let you skip school as often as you want. All told, I feel I've been a lenient father who understands and appreciates his daughter's inclinations. Okay, you don't need advice yet. Like you know the first frickin' thing about me. What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. And don't look to your little friends, look at me. Reluctantly, Sue's eyes meet with her father's. Yes, Dad, I'm sorry, Dad.
You understand, yes?
All I want from you is so very, very little. It's what you'd be doing anyway, really. Go back there and keep causing trouble for Francine's. Or do you really want me to pull back all my support of your little gang? Leave you twisting in the wind at the mercy of the cybercrime task force? Of course not, Dad. I'm sorry, Dad. I think I'm starting to understand the situation. Okay, chance of success is at 25%. That's good, that's good.
Yes!
She's under her thumb, but not by choice, and she hates it. Good. Now then, why haven't you finished the job? Oh, come on, I almost frickin' died thanks to invading lovely chainsaw turf. When we go back there, I'm hearing excuses, Sue. I thought you were made of stronger stuff than that. Some delinquents are shooing you away, really. You almost got shot. Your daughter almost got shot, you asshole. How are you going to eventually inherit my empire if you can't stand up to some school brats? Like I want your damn empire.
Pay attention.
Speak up, I said. Quit looking at the floor. And we lock eyes through the metal grate flooring she's standing on. Her hands go to her hips in an overly confident fashion as she bends over like a child finding a lucky penny on the sidewalk.
Shit, we're...
What?
Oh no, we're fucked, aren't we?
Well, well, well. What do you know?
She
Crap,
sees
she
us.
spotted us. Inky, Blinky, we have guests. She snaps her fingers, a sudden aura of command about her as she's distracted from the verbal beatdown by her father, and goons swarm, flaking us. We're quickly hustled up the stairs, well as quickly as I can manage on crutches. Now the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say. Well, time to kill him with kindness.
Yes!
Sure, Deco, good to see you. Apologies for barging in at this late hour, but you're a little difficult to track down, I found. Deco's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear. What in the hell? I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online... Jeez, Dad, relax, Clyde. On cue, Clyde steps out from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen. Both of them have phones. One has an Iris Assistant loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence of this conversation uploaded anywhere. Unless someone was, like, live streaming it or something, but what's the odds of that?
You know those, like, old, like, voice recorders? Tape recorders?
What about them?
They don't require internet.
Ah. It's called a hustle, sweetheart. Yeah. I can't stop Ivy's Iris from hearing you, but I can hijack their account if you need me to, so we can manually wipe her memory. Just say the word. We'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out the spotlight. Happy now, Dad? You're clear. Quit freaking out.
As you like.
Not that it matters. My business with this mixed cloud is already concluded. I was more than courteous to you, and you spat in my face. It's clear we will never see eye to eye, and I have nothing more to say to you. Clyde made it clear they're blocking streaming. Recording would work if they left you with your gear after this. Well, they didn't block one stream. Just saying. Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here tonight to have a chat with... Wait for it. Your daughter. Timing is everything. How did you...
Well. You're a resourceful one.
Voice acting. It's getting real.
A square squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No. So I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out. I was hoping I'd see you again. You run a great arcade. You treat me and my friends with respect.
50-50.
And you take a bullet from me? Class. That's a class operation there.
I like her.
50-50.
I can be
50-50.
totes honest with you
50-50.
when I say I didn't want to ruin your arcade. It rocks.
Yeah, we're
all
50-50.
that snazzy neon, all those great games, all that fun. I didn't want to trash your big moment, but, well,
She casts a sidelong glance at her father.
didn't exactly have a choice, did I?
I didn't want to come back and cause you more trouble after that, so I stayed away, figuring I'd done what I had to do and could leave it at that. But you didn't finish the job. Francine still stands. Not that it matters, I suppose, nor does this little last-ditch effort to save it. I see a game, Mixcloud. It's as obvious as the sad little strategic moves you've made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will save Francine's from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time to finish what you've started. Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. It's hard to read what she thinks, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. Step forward, my fist clenched, ready. Before words escape me, someone is by my side. Hey, shut the bleep up, Deco! Yeah, you tell her. Tell him. The gamers are talking now! Listen up, Sue. You're a girl that loves a challenge, just like me, and I know you better than to go down without a fight. Am I right? Game on.
Seriously?
Yes, gamers rise up!
If you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me, you're sorely mistaken.
You're still here, right, Sky?
I'm still here.
Okay, good. Just double checking.
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the one she can rely on at all times. Without me, what is she? Just a simple thief with simple friends.
Ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes. They don't utter a word or move against Deco. So I'm guessing this is a conversation they've had before. I clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense.
Well, that's like the bare minimum of being a father.
In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Are you threatening murder of your own daughter? It sounds like that's what you're doing.
After all, Father knows best. Father
Mother knows
all. And in the world of arcades, Dekonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it. And you can't win.
Mother knows best.
Oh
Sue,
boy.
if you would kindly show our friend the exit, as forcefully as you like, perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Seriously? Vindictive much? Do it. Oh, fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. The flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza. This is it. This is the moment. I need to say something
Before
that...
we do anything?
What?
Before we do anything, we gotta fucking save.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And give us the tea!
I need to say something that will convince Sue to do us the impossible, to flip on her control freak father. And it has to be something absolutely untrue to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Ivy Cloud to pull one more rabbit out of a hat. You're stronger than him, Sue. You don't need Deco, he needs you, and I can help you see that. This feels wrong, Sue. I'm not talking about kicking us out or kicking us around. I'm talking about you taking orders from him. Okay, one big tip for the kindness, Root. What's that?
Give us the tea.
I'm not talking about kicking us out. Yeah. Sue, through recent interactions, I've come to know you and your heart. Coming up here, you're making opposed checks against Deco. Interesting. You love arcades, but you're working for someone who loathes them while doing his dirty laundry. You'll hear me out. I know I can help you see that too. You're stronger than Deco. You don't need him. He needs you. But if you'd rather mash us into paste, well, I stand on one foot, arms wide, to make it a bit easier for her. He isn't going to be silent or let you do whatever you want. He's right there and we'll talk back. Well, we'll talk back too.
Stabby, 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 stabby.
Do as you wish. Are you quite done babbling yet?
Foolish fool.
Get this over with, Sue. I'm done dealing with this foolish fool. And yet, Sue's holding up a hand to stop the two goons she was about to sick on us. What are you waiting for, young lady? I said to get rid of them. It's just babbling, right? So who cares? Specifically, why do you care, Dad? You afraid Ivy will say something you don't want your dear daughter to hear?
I run the show, not you.
Well, I want to hear this out, and if you don't want to hear it, nobody's keeping you here, old man. Look for options he can't argue with, or they'll make him interject in a way that pisses Sue off. Okay. What? Shh, the adults are talking. Oh, snap! Deco's visibly seething, but Sue's clearly taken the floor. Deco crosses his arms in defiance, but opts to let his daughter continue. Okay, Ivy, okay. You've got a temporary reprieve from my boys making you into a Picasso. Say what you came to say, but if I'm not, like, super duper incredibly totally swayed by your amazing charisma, you're out the door. Or possibly out the window. Are there windows in here? This is it, my chance to convince Sue. I have to do this. And it's not just me, I have Queen Bee beside me, lifting me up. I look over at my love, my heart, and I smile. Deep breaths. Count to 10. Refocus myself. I slow my racing pulse, bring this down to something more heartfelt, more personal. What?
Hold up. Should we save here?
Probably. I have to connect with Sue, empathize with her. This isn't just about being convincing. I need to befriend her and lay bare the emotional truths in her heart. I glance at Iris on my phone screen, who simply shrugs. We're entering far more subtle territory. I can't rely on her to tell me what responses may or may not work. It's time to be the best I can be on my own. You have 4 more attempts to sway Sue remaining. Okay, so it's all heart. So, Okay. We can appeal to her love of arcades, flatter her ego, invoke the power of friendship, remind her she was almost killed for Deco, invite her back to her arcade, offer a place to stay if Deco kicks her out.
We're gonna hold off on the remind her that she was almost killed until the very end.
Yeah, it's a finishing blow kind of thing.
First, we should either flatter her ego or talk about arcades.
Okay.
Croak!
What?
Croak, 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 croak. Alright, hang on, I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3. So we have 6 options, and we can only choose 4. Give us that, give us that. Okay, I think we have an idea.
Okay, one of these.
If we get rid of, okay, if we just get rid of 2 of these, like the offer a place and invoke the power of friendship, then we can just try and figure out, like, which order to go with
Wait, so wait, which one should we go for?
First one, how about either invite her back to your arcade or appeal to her love of arcades? Which one do you think is better?
I feel like it's not, like... I feel like we're not at, like, the offer her a place to stay yet. Maybe wait a bit longer for that. So, appeal to her love for arcades.
Yes, let's do that one.
Okay. You love arcades. You've got pixels in your heart, Sue. I mean, look at this place. It's amazing. You built one heck of an arcade here. Also, your friends have a fun place to relax and enjoy themselves. It's not that great. A lot of the games are busted. Seriously, you think you can appeal to her love of these pieces of garbage? The only reason she has any of these games is because I couldn't find space in a landfill for them. They're my cast-offs. What's to love?
Wrong.
Damn it, Dad, they're not junk. When I was a kid, I used to love going to you arcades. Bring your daughter to work day was a treat. I got to have fun and enjoy all these great games. I felt special, like I was a special kid because my daddy ran an arcade. I felt good. You were an amazing person I would look up to. Then you start throwing them out and replacing them with bleeping slot machines and mobile game ports. Sensing he's losing her, Deco switches tactics.
Am I not generous?
And I gave you the games you loved. See? They're all down there. Instead of throwing them out, I gave you a very generous gift as my beloved daughter. It's not going to be enough to just say she loves games. I had to take Deco down a peg. Yeah, I definitely see what you mean,
okay,
Crow.
Here we go. So he generously gave you his garbage. Do you feel loved?
When did you stop looking up to him? Oh boy.
Oh, that one would hit hard.
This one?
But, See what I mean about the about options that make Deco make mistakes? Okay. Ooh, okay.
So he generously gave you his garbage? Yeah,
Oh, that one is good because literally that's what these are.
Yeah, I mean, he just admitted it. Thinking that one, what do you think?
Yeah.
Deco, you can't have it both ways. Are the games pure garbage, suitable for nothing but a landfill, or are they treasures to bestow upon your daughter? Can't say I'm impressed if you think that the arcade version of a pile of used tissues is a worthy gift for a loved one.
See? You get it.
Exactly, Ivy gets it. I can see through your bullcrap, old man. You hate arcades. The only reason you run one is for the cash flow. Suckers born every minute, right? Even if the suckers you prey on are kids, you don't give a damn. It's all about the bottom dollar and nothing more. And don't act like you were being nice and giving me gifts. I rescued these games from you. But I've done so much for you, given you so many gifts even beyond games. So not turning up for my piano recital in 4th grade, that was a gift? Oh, okay. Oh boy. Digging deep here. How about when he told me to make do with shirts with holes in them because he didn't want to splurge on new clothes? Oh god. Oh wow. I was teaching you independence, strength of character. Taught me all I can rely on is myself because you don't want to offer me bleep, and yet you expect me to fall in line when you need something. Starting to see the inequality here, Pops. 75%. 75%. You can still hear me well, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Good, that's got Sue on my side. Okay. Other options. What?
Okay,
What's
so
next?
she really kind of pissed off. Should
Yeah.
we pull out the death, the almost death thing, or?
I mean, honestly, that would convince me if I was her.
Or we're at 75%.
Yeah.
This is a risk. This is a do or die.
Should we save here?
Yeah.
Okay. So remind her she was almost killed.
Yeah.
I think there's a pretty.
Let's go with that.
I think there's a pretty simple indicator of how much Deco cares about you, Sue. He nearly got you killed. He didn't know that was lovely chainsaw territory when he asked us to go to Francine's. Did you tell him? Of course. And how did he react? You didn't care?
I don't follow.
Why should I? Some pathetic little gang of campfire scouts pretending to be a menace to society? They're nothing. I like to think my daughter and her friends are clever enough, strong enough to overcome such nonsense. Except they nearly killed her. That giggling gather of girls proved a bit more dangerous than you thought they'd be, Deco. No doubt the shooter would have peed her panties in fear before they get the nerve to pull the trigger if you hadn't startled her. Making some assumptions there, Deco. For all you know, they're stone cold to the core, and now you're pushing her to go back into their turf. A hard lesson, but one she must learn. If Sue can't be ready to rise to such mediocre challenges, she won't be ready to inherit my
You
empire.
understand? Yes?
Am I a harsh tutor? Perhaps, but I know Sue will be stronger for facing her fears, worthy of the challenges to come in running Deco's palace.
Shit, What fucking father puts their own kid in harm's way?
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Sound good to you?
Yeah. Plus we save, so if something happens.
So not only did you ignore your warnings, but now he wants you to go back into the line of fire? What kind of loving father would push you out there in front of a firing squad just so he could tear down a little arcade like mine? What kind of vindictive, spiteful bastard do you have to be to sacrifice your own daughter to... Yeah, okay, you made your point. Dad, seriously, bleep you if you won't listen to me. I told you this would happen, you didn't give a bleep. So no, I'm not going back there. End of discussion. 99.97%?
How dare you?
Disobedient.
Okay.
It's a question of strategy. You want Ivy squished? There's ways to do it which don't require me getting shot at. But you didn't care about that, no. Too impatient, too jealous, so you shoveled it in my lap. Well, bleep you! I'm not making the same mistake twice. Glad she could see reason on this one. Okay. 2 more attempts. We're very close. I feel like this could be the finishing blow.
Should we go with the flatter?
Or offer her a place to stay, maybe?
No. I think she can handle that.
Invoking the power of friendship might work too, or... Power...
Well, let's try the arcade again.
Invite her back to your arcade?
Yeah.
Hey, Sue, you like Francine's, right? I offered you a second chance before. It still stands. I welcome... What? Siri, shut up. What? I offered you a second chance before. It still stands. I'd welcome you and your friends returning to enjoy our games. It's not like you wanted to hurt us. If you agree to stop pushing Deco's agenda by messing with Francine's, you can swing by anytime you like. I'll even comp you some tokens. Sound good? Absolutely! Except for, the small problem of the lovely chainsaw lying in wait to finish
Shit,
the job
yeah.
and put me in the dirt. Afraid that a couple bucks in tokens wouldn't go real far in paying for my funeral. But I'd appreciate the offer and all, but honestly, if I want to come back, I'd come back, banned or not. There's bigger things at play than what I want, though. But... She raises a hand, shutting me down. Done talking about this, we're done. I honestly thought that would work, but shutting me down so fast, I doubt she wanted me to push any harder. Okay. Well, that didn't work. And this is the last one. What do we do?
Good on the score.
What?
Okay, Croak. Friendship equals ghost monsters, and you know they don't like Deco.
That's so power of friendship?
Yeah, you were right. Power friendship all along.
Something I've been paying close attention to as we spar back and forth like this. The ghost monsters. You're trying to be unreadable, just part of the background noise of the scene, but I can read them. Clyde especially is looking like they're holding back a lot of feelings. Sue, do you think that without Deco you'd be alone? What about them? I gesture to the three supremely buff dudes and the nervous-looking individual accompanying them, all in their color-coordinated clothes. I think you're forgetting the ghost monsters. They're more than a gang, they're your friends. I'll support you if Deco won't. If he tries to burn you, they'll stand in front of the flames. You got the power of friendship on your side, whereas your father doesn't have a friend in the world and needs to rely on you. What, this smattering of thugs and children? You think they can keep her out of jail? You think they can feed her or clothe her? Laughable. I'd do that. I don't care if it takes away my whole allowance. I have to go get a real job. I'd help her if you won't. Clyde, this isn't... No, Sue, please listen to me. Yes, Clyde, do it, Clyde. I don't like speaking up, and your dad scares me. But Ivy is right. We're your friends, and we'll be here for you, right? Bleep yeah! Ghost monsters ride or die. 20th century television sitcoms teach us that a group of self-chosen friends are the new family structure of America, according to many critical studies.
Oh my god.
So please don't feel you'd be alone if you choose to side with Ivy. You won't be. Clyde shifts embarrassingly, averting her eyes to their eyes to the ground, shuffling their feet. It's like they really want to say something, but they can't find the courage within. Just say it. Just say it. I know what you want to say. Just say it. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sue, friendship is irrelevant. What matters is power, and your friends have none. Do you really want to trade a powerful ally for a weak one? Much as I hate to give in to some silly cartoon notion of friendship conquering all, well, I'm a ghost monster. Ride or die, we are ghost monsters for life. Sue and Clyde exchange a fist bump before Clyde steps back to join their friends. Absurd, simply absurd. Before I can get another word, Sue waves her hand, interrupting me. Okay, enough.
Man,
I'm sick of all this talking. It's time for action. It's time for decisions. If you pick the place to stay option, Clyde offers Sue his house. You've made your case to Dad, and so have you, Ivy. He wants to protect me and use me. It's patently obvious at this point, but maybe the cost of turning my back on him is too high. Well, Ivy wants me to throw it all away just because it's the right thing to do. As for me, what do I want? How do I want this to play out? This is it, the moment of truth. Did I convince Sue to abandon her father? Did we save Francine's, or was it all for nothing? Drum roll, please.
You know what? You, Dad.
Yes!
Excuse me.
We did it! Together!
I'm
Guy.
so fucking nervous. Because even if it's not, even if it's 0.03%, it's still 0.03%.
But you remember at the beginning, we had a 99.97% chance of success.
Still, you never know. That 0.03% be a bitch.
True. Excuse me!
Yeah, you heard me. Your poor f***ing excuse for a father and your so-called enemy really opened my eyes about that. Oh, don't get me wrong. You've got money and power. You could crush me like an ant, yeah? Yeah. And I don't think I care anymore. I'm tired of living in your shadow and under your thumb. I'm tired of living with you. As of today, we're done. I'm cutting unhealthy like you from my life.
Yes! You tell him, girl!
I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life.
Oh, well, we're not dealing with Daddy Dearest. That's the guy from Friday Night Funkin', but he's close enough.
Every dirty deed I've ever helped him carry out. And believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Thank you.
You can't do this.
Okay, so Croak talking about the thing about Clyde and Sue. What I like is that in Ms. Pac-Man, Sue is actually the orange ghost, like Clyde. So I like that they specifically have the connection here, because that's another reference to that. You can't do this.
I forbid it. You are my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I mean, it is.
I'd like to see you try, you ignorant brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Sue snaps her fingers and points to my phone.
Oh, Iris, would you kindly?
Yes! Sure thing, Miss Sue. From my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Deco's earlier self-incriminating words.
Who knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence.
All the hustle, sweetheart.
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Your thoughts.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
He is going down. No, that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning, just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time. You can go ahead and remove the data block now, Clyde. Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Dekonami archives of 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN, Esports Center, and HGTV.
God.
Good! Holy crap, Clyde! You really pulled through on this one.
You dude.
Home and garden television? I figured the two guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad.
Imagine if we actually ended this in the Ides of March. That would have been, if we just started playing a little bit earlier, that would have been perfect.
You want to get me in trouble too? You feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or 2 in juvie. But you're gonna bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through.
Inky, Blinky. Yeah, boss. Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
No! This is completely unacceptable. I am your father. I'm Dekonami. I am the arcade business.
Inky and Blinky easily restrain Deco by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Well, so Croak, does this choice matter specifically, or can we do whatever we want here? Because I can't say I want to do the kindly option towards them.
To do the boat.
No, this is whatever you want. What? So, we can do whatever you want, so...
You lose, Deco!
I kind of also want to go, hi, arcade business, I'm Dad, but no.
I know, but game over, bitch! Game over!
On an expression so smug it could smother a city. Game over, Deco. You lose.
You impudent, insignificant little...
Are you still here? Not for
I
long.
haven't lost. I can still fight this. I can still...
And the ghost monsters remove Deco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes as if a great weight has lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relax into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting, to say the least. I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all. Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed jury box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, Ivy, you're still here. I knew you were special. Knew it from day one. The heat ever cools off and we make amends with a lovely chainsaw, I might pop by your arcade, play some games, and not stir up any trouble.
I'll keep my promise. The public will know Deco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings. So, we square?
Yes! Yes!
Thank you. I know this wasn't easy for you, giving up so much. And I appreciate what you've done for my arcade.
I owed you, honestly. I may still owe you for that matter.
No one can defeat us. Deco can suck it. You hear that? Suck it.
Yeah, I hear it. I'm pretty sure he's out of hearing range.
And I don't even care. We're badasses. You kicked so much butt. We rule.
Oh, Queen Bee, you always manage to bring a smile to my face. And you're not wrong. My ass kicking was phenomenal.
Damn right. Without you, none of this could have happened. I'm happy that we could be partners in victory.
Yeah! I am too.
Yeah! Let's go.
Partners in victory and life.
I'm so proud to call you my partner.
Let's go. I need that shit. Let's go! Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
We did it! The next few days passed by in a blur. That morning we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before it even opened. Sue's care.
God damn it!
What? Wait, what's happening? Are we glitching again?
Okay, it seems to be fine now.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am just trying not to do something stupid.
Okay. That morning we had press crowding around the doors of the arcade before it even opened. Sue's care package of bad news that went up the wire caught their attention. Mixed Cloud! Is it true that Dekonami organized a gang hit on your arcade? How do you respond to allegations that Dekonami is involved in an international counterfeit plush doll prize ring? Okay, I don't even know about that, but... What is your relationship with the ghost monsters? Have you heard any of the allegations of child abuse? Have you seen Mrs. DeFame's article talking about the incident praising your professionalism? I gave so many interviews that day that I lost my voice. Fortunately, Queen Bee was on hand to keep me hydrated and encourage me onward. Everybody loved to see a fallen family entertainment icon. It made them feel righteous, and Dekonami was now square in the crosshairs. It didn't matter that the official police responses was a generic "we're still investigating these claims." The court of public opinion had decided. Deco's palace was doomed. A final crushing blow came at a televised press conference 3 days later.
These obvious falsehoods generated by jealous business rivals and lying children merely go to show how the powerful are routinely targeted for harassment. Furthermore, what? No! Gunhead! Immediately! I'm innocent in these matters! Innocent!
It's the government agent! And we never saw him again.
No!
Seriously, after the arrest, he just up and vanished from the public eye. It's honestly a bit creepy. I was at least expecting a trial or something.
He told me that if I didn't commit all those crimes, he'd take away my food. I never wanted to be a hacker. I just like computers. I wanted to get a computer degree and get a normal job like anyone else.
Go, Sue.
Largely a line of hokum, but it was good to see Sue breaking away from Deco's influence all the same. Who knows, maybe... What? You good? Sky? Sky, good? Now you're breaking up on my end. This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing along. This is the Can You Hear Me song. This is the Can You Hear Me song. If you can hear me, then you can sing along. This is the Can You Hear Me song. This is...
I keep getting disconnected.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Who knows? Maybe Sue's ready to turn over a new leaf and go straight after all. Well, you know, not too straight.
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it.
The Deco's Palace Board of Directors unanimously voted to eject him, given he just vanished into the guts of the judicial system.
And
the arcade...
also, probably into Polybius.
Yeah, he probably got disappeared by the government. The arcade empire he established is still out there. It's still powerful, still tacky as heck, and still a menace to small arcades like ours. Without his guiding vision, it's largely treading water. Who knows? Maybe one day the traditional arcades will overtake what he left behind. As for Francine's, good games, good drinks, good times. We promise friendship and fun in equal measure here at Francine's. We're not as large as some barcades, but we make up for that with a quality experience that keeps our regulars coming back for more. It's true. Sometimes you want to go where everybody knows your name.
You know, Matt, having conquered both donuts with books and booze with tokens, maybe it's time to expand to new horizons.
Water slides with wineries, mini golf with margaritas, bingo with brewskis.
I'm gonna miss these guys, but apparently they're in the sequel. Yeah, not too straight. Quite. Clyde seems to use they, them, and that's a ship to get behind. Exactly.
The sky's the limit when it comes to inadvisably mixing leisurely liaisons with various vices.
The sky truly is the limit. Wink. You can hear me still, right? Okay.
Hang gliding with hangovers.
Okay, no, that's that.
No.
Okay, no, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
On second thought, I think we just found the limit.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Aww.
But the arcade in the end is less important than the people who call it home. After establishing a US-based Heavenly Kings team house, Queen Bee went on to win not one, but many tournaments with her new team. Yeah! We made it! Now she's the most prominent and well-known Fist of Discomfort player in the world. She's got several sponsors and travels all over taking on challengers. Everyone knows the name of Queen Bee. She trained day and night, day after day, took trips to visit the original Heavenly Kings, and never gave up her dream. Well, congratulations, you've seen the wins, but you did not avoid the losses, as you will see. Oh boy. I was right there beside her the whole time cheering her on. Since I was adept at managing Francine's, I even got to help Queen Bee manage the team, like a co-manager, if you will. It allowed for me to take time to travel with her and explore all the cities we went to as well. Can't believe it. Champion 5 years in a row.
Oh, I can believe it. This is great.
How should we celebrate tonight? The usual wine and dine, dancing, party?
Actually, a nice quiet evening to wind down. Just the two of us, snuggling on the couch. Oh, and a bottle of wine. That sounds like perfection.
Aww. You are perfection in every way, and that sounds like a fine way to celebrate.
I wouldn't want to be celebrating this victory with anyone else but you.
Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. Seems my empathy has rubbed off on Iris. With my influence, she's grown quite a bit.
I hope that one day, humans will see us as friends and allies. All I've ever wanted was to embrace kindness and understanding. And thanks to you, I've learned so much.
Okay, but imagine if we went the bold route.
Yeah.
and then imagine what Iris would have turned out to be. Exactly, Crocomancer!
Yeah. Oh boy. Once you believe it, Gavin and Naomi ended up dating. Both of them were a bit distant from the others at first, but I guess everything we did together helped them come out of their shells a bit. And I realized neither of them was an enemy. Oh, they argue from time to time, usually about games and profit margins. But there's a mutual dream they share. Of a wonderful arcade where they can both be happy. And I'm proud to have played even a small part in helping them find that dream. Naomi formed an online community of arcade repair enthusiasts, one which let her make a safe place to go to know others, and to be part of a crowd on her own terms. And Gavin took advantage of the fall of Deco's Palace to make Francine's the hottest new arcade destination on the block, using his excellent business skills. I know we're something of an odd couple, but that's okay. We're both odd people. We've never really done anything the normal way to begin with. Oddities we may be, but there's nothing odd about my love for you. I'm so honored to be by your side, Naomi. Aww. Percy only had 2 years left to live. But with the success of Francine's, and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough. My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. Yes! Yes.
That's good.
I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all. He lived many years to come, thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. Happy years spent with all of us. As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score. Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see, huh?
Beating your score!
Through the good times and the bad, Juniper stuck by me, my BFF for life.
Uh-huh.
I'm really proud of you, you know? Pull yourself out of the tailspin your life was in. You went for it. You did it. You made it happen. I'm lucky I got to be even a small part of that. A large part of that, I'd say. I wouldn't be here now if not for you. Hey, I'll take credit if you want me to. Just call me Juniper the Life Coach. And you know I'll be in your corner until you're dead. Hopefully later rather than sooner, though. Ashley stayed as our main floor tenant for a while, but as we got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Francine's mascot costume.
What happened?
One of those people worked for a big-name arcade and offered her a job to create cosplay for them. Ashley parted ways with us for that dream job. It makes sense, considering we were never that close. I just wonder if she's happy there.
That sucks.
Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive at Francine's until he got offered a job as the regional community manager. Put his crewmate Dee in charge here as he set off traveling and organizing dancing tournaments around the world. He's doing what he loves, connecting with all sorts of people. I guess he just never connected enough with anyone who's here to stay around. Wonder if he'll ever stop by again, hop on our stage, and show us his moves.
That sucks.
Love and friendship, in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home. Francine's. Thank you, Francine's. My spirit is restored and my future is bright. Last I can say...
I'm truly happy.
I'm happy. I'm finally truly happy with who I am and where I am. I fought hard for this, and won it at great effort. And happiness is my reward. For this day and every day to come.
Look at the chat.
It is possible to keep everyone in your friend circle? Well, maybe that's for another time. Well, it's finished.
Yeah. Hey.
This is the first, this is the first Let's Play that I actually managed to finish to completion.
Was here with you.
Yeah. You know, back in the day, in the end, I'm kind of glad that my first time playing this game went not as great as I hoped, because honestly, I can't think of our experience going through this game being the same without you here, and also without Croak here. I'm really glad that I've had a great time over the past couple weeks playing this game, and I can't wait for the sequel.
This was amazing. Thank you for showing me this.
Thank you so much for being along for the ride. Next week I don't think we'll be able to play it. I was gonna play the Arcade Spirits demo after this, but I think next Saturday doesn't look that great. Is that right, Sky?
Yeah, I'm working all day basically next week.
So we might have to wait a bit longer to start on that, but it's fine. Also, I'm planning on doing more solo streams and probably some streams with some other games. Well, I'm glad that we were able to help Croak. It's been great having you here, honestly. I hope
this so much fun.
Yeah, it's been really fun, and I hope that you stick with us for when we play the sequel and other games. Don't worry about that wait. You better believe I have notifications on for this channel now. Well, thank you. That really helps a lot. And if anyone else is watching, do all the good things, hit that like, that subscribe, notification bell, all that stuff. All that stuff that all those YouTubers talk about. Thanks for playing. Hope to see you again in Arcade Spirits and New Challengers. Also, this Thursday, I'm also planning to start playing the game Celeste, which I've been really excited about that. I wanted to play that. So.
Ooh, what? Oh.
Oh, you started the stream with a question for you? What was that question again? Remind me, please. Also, I guess if there's an after credits, then this would be about the time. Game over. Thank you for playing. You're leaving this with a gift for me, Danganronpa 2, or an indie game of my choice. Oh, an indie game of your choice. Huh. I thought that would be one that I would choose, but that's good. Well, Danganronpa 2 sounds nice, but I'm very interested what you would have for the indie game of your choice. So you know what? I think I'll go with that one. I like that. You like surprising folks? Well, I like surprises sometimes. It depends, but this time I like surprises. So that sounds good. Oh, also, since I know you found me from the Discord, like if you ever want to what sort of games do I like? Well, it's a tough decision. I mean, I like platformers, like 2D platforms. Well, I like retro style games a lot. But also, if you have anything that's like this game, that would be nice. That would be neat. But anyway, like I was saying, if you'd ever wanted to shoot me a message on Discord or anything, then that would be cool. But you seem cool. But game over. Thank you for playing. What's the? I gotta click for the after thing. Oh, hi, Deco.
Whoa, hello, bitch.
This is outrageous. I demand to speak with my lawyer. Hello? Can anyone hear me? You can't do this to me. I'm am well aware of who you are. Oh, hello. Good. Then you know I could afford a lawyer who can run circles around you, whoever you are. True, if you are officially under arrest. Technically, this facility does not exist. Neither do I. What? You can't do this. If you prefer, I could hand you over to the police. There's a cybercrime task force that's eager to get their hands on you. But if you'd like to avoid a lengthy prison sentence, I have a proposition for you.
Was I right?
I'd like to know about a tiny, tiny little detail buried in all those leaked files your daughter posted online. Specifically, the 1980X playtests. Oh boy.
Was I right?
The what? I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. You know damn well I'm talking about Sinis Lotion's Pride and Joy. You hosted secret playtests of that game. Oh, those
knew
tests. Sorry, but I don't see what help I'll be. I only played a minor role. Once the test was over, the machines were shipped out to other locations. Exactly. Against our authority, Sinis Lotion distributed their prototypes. And you're going to use all your connections, all your leverage, every drop of what little influence you have left to help us find our property.
Polybius.
Polybius was our project, Mr. Nami. And we want it back.
So I was kinda right. I was kinda right that he was lost in Polybius.
No one tell them I have a copy! Game over for real this time. Thanks for playing. Your flux capacitor is now charged. On your next playthrough, you can use your mouse wheel to scroll back and forth in time and change your most recent decisions. Oh, neat.
Hey!
Would you like to export your current character and story data so you can carry it over to the next game? Arcade Spirits to New Challengers? Oh, heck yeah, I do. Now, exporting data. All done. Thank you for playing. Well, guess that's it then. Well, sorry, you're cutting out a bit. Again. Oh wait, oh my god, I didn't notice that Queen Bee was in the heart. Oh my god, that's great. So I guess depending on like so I guess it like puts the person that you've romanced in the heart when you finish the game, I guess. That's cool. Sky, are you still here?
I'm here.
Okay, well, guess that's the end of this. Any last thoughts before we end the stream?
So fun.
That was really great. I'm glad that I stuck through with this game and didn't abandon it like so many other projects.
That was amazing.
All things there is an end. Yes. What's done is done. It feels not bad. What once was happy is still mostly happy. But yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Crow.
Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you everyone else who may have shown up or will be watching this in the future. I hope that you'll join us for Arcade Spirits, the New Challengers, and maybe my Celeste stream when I start that in a couple days or next week. But until then, thank you for streaming spirits.
No, thank you, streaming spirits.
Thank you for being here. And well, I guess we can look at the prizes one last time.
Yeah.
Is there anything new? Oh, we got Queen Bee concept art. Nice. Well. Oh, and here's a render of the warehouse. So that's what it looks from the top, I guess.
Ooh.
But yeah, I guess, till next time, whenever next time may be, I'm Miss Jukebox 8.
And I'm Sky Cloud Lord.
And thank you, truly, for a wonderful time.